Oh man. Yep. Yeah, I was saying, man, this fucking raccoon disrespecting me, bro, outside my house, man.
How was a raccoon disrespecting you outside your house, Nick?
All right, so look, I knew it was a raccoon because every time I go take the trash out or whatever, I'll go put some trash in the trash can, I go to push it down to the end of the driveway, the bags is ripped. I'm like, fucking raccoon in this motherfucker eating my shit, whatever.
Yeah, no doubt.
So whatever. But I came home because I be getting home a little late now because I got this new route. So when I get home, this motherfucker is standing out front of the garage by the trash can. He didn't move until the garage door went up.
No respect.
Right? So, no respect. So, I come out the next morning, bro. This motherfucker was on top of my car. And it's like chicken bones and shit on top of my car. This nigga was on top of my car eating. Bro, it's nothing but raccoon fur.
I like this nigga. I like his style.
So I'm
need to invite him on the podcast.
So look, man, I get in the car after I see that shit. I get in the car and you know start the car, and I look at my back mirror, my rear view window mirror and shit. This nigga left footprints all down the back of my shit.
Yep.
I haven't even got a chance to go wash the car yet. So when we leave here, you can see.
You can peep the footprints.
Yeah, you can peep the footprints up that joint. But then the following day, I come out as the same thing again. Except now it's brownie crumbs on the back of my motherfucking car. And a Chick-fil-A brownie wrapper just at the bottom of my underneath the car. This nigga.
So he likes Chick-fil-A.
I don't know, man.
My man opened the brownie.
I think he like disrespecting you more than anything.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, cause I came out one day and I seen him like escaping. Like he was on top of the garage roof and then he was coming down the tree and ran to the back.
So that's what was climbing up in your shit.
I don't know. I wonder.
Yeah.
It might be, but like y'all was saying, it's like it's a big distance between roof and that
can they
that
climb?
joint.
I don't think they can climb like that.
I mean, raccoons can get busy, but I don't know if they're like...
But up like siding? Like
right,
yeah.
I mean, that climb looked difficult. I remember that.
And he would have to hang from the top of the roof to get into that vent. But it's like, how are you going to do that shit? Like, I don't know. So that's why I think it was a crow or something.
You know what I think you should do? I think you should throw like some edibles in the trash and let them eat them jokes.
That'd be crazy.
That would be crazy.
But that'd be a waste of edibles. Why the fuck would you waste the edibles like that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Just an experiment.
I mean, I get it, but
I'm about to put some hot sauce.
They better be some cheap edibles or something.
Just the fuck out.
Oh yeah, no bullshit. Put some hot sauce or something. Put something real spicy in that jump.
Yeah.
Put a whole bag of habanero peppers in that motherfucker or something. Carolina Reapers. No, num nums.
Yeah.
Wrong.
That's been blowing me all week.
The audacity of this nigga to steal food from your garbage can
and then go pull up on the couch.
Car.
I mean,
on top of my car, dog.
That's the couch.
Yeah,
that's the couch. You went to the couch, sat down.
Yeah, man.
Had him some chicken bones.
just left the bones on the car.
On the back, yeah. Like, okay, all right.
You know.
Next day, you got dessert Chick-fil-A.
Mm-hmm.
Woodbridge raccoon's different.
Maybe there'll come a time when I won't be sad and lonely.
Welcome back to another episode of A Man Say Man. It's your boy Nick G. I got my man Rem the Model to the left of me.
Yep.
My man Steph Muse to the right. And we got a special guest in here today. My man Blue. You know what I'm saying? What's good, man?
Oh man, just chilling, man.
Yeah.
Blue Hefner
in the building.
Leaving that sunny LA weather to come here to this desert heat.
Yeah, welcome home, man.
From here, but I've been gone away too long. I done got used to them calm winds and them beautiful skies. This desert devil humidity out here.
Yeah, Joe. We got a couple weeks of craziness right now. So.
It's rough.
Yeah.
98 degrees every day.
It's rough.
Can't get used to this.
Because ACs is working hard right now.
Mm-hmm.
I just posted. So it's funny. I just posted on my story today. We breezing through Venice Beach with the wind blowing the beach to the left, some sand and some palm trees to the right.
Yeah.
Looking at this week, I'm sitting here in the damn desert, burning up. So I'm happy to get back to them calmer winds and that beautiful weather.
You gotta watch your dreads though before that jump falls and cracks you in your head. It's gonna split you open. It's gonna split you open. Something nice.
It's some grates on this wall, so I'll be okay.
Oh my god.
Okay, knocking heads with these grates. You slide to the left a little bit.
I'm talking about knocking heads with greats. I'm talking when that corner hits you in your forehead. That's a different ball game.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, young. Yeah, shit, you talking about LA, young. Something just popped off out there in LA, though. And then Kendrick. Literally, it just popped off, nigga. He just, he popped out.
That was probably one of the most disrespectful concerts or disrespectful things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, beyond the fact that it was dope as fuck. Like, Kendrick did his thing. He had everybody from LA, everybody from Cali out there. They was fucking killing it. He brought all the homies out. But this nigga did They Not Like Us 6 times.
6 times.
He did it 5 times and then played it on the outro.
On the way out.
That's
And they went crazy every fucking time.
6 times.
Yeah.
He did the Hotline Bling dance.
Yeah.
Like
I ain't even peep that.
Oh yeah, when he was standing there doing the little, that was the Hotline Bling dance, the Drake joint. Yeah, straight played him like the jump. Like, God damn.
Yeah.
God, but the whole event was fire though.
True.
He brought. Oh man.
Yeah, I see my nigga Jay Worthy came out there with the whoops and shit. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Yeah, they had a bunch of people. I missed probably the first 20, 30 minutes of it. When I turned to it, literally, I turned to it at the perfect time because my man Dom was coming out. Dom Kennedy was on the way out, and he had just performed, or he just started his performance.
True.
So I got to watch that, and then it rolled in. I want to say it was Roddy Ricch came out.
Yeah.
Fuck, I forgot who else. It was like 3 or 4 like big time people came out before Kendrick actually came out. And then Kendrick came out and did his thing, and he brought the whole TDE out for the most part. He brought Ab-Soul out. He brought Schoolboy out, and he brought J-Rock out.
Yeah.
Did joints with all of them.
I seen my boy Debo was out there, DeMar DeRozan.
Oh yeah, and then
Russ was out
there. At the end it was just straight LA people. I mean, it was.
But it begs the question though, because I remember Drake saying distinctively that all of this fame is surrounded by him. So is this really Kendrick or is this really Drake? Because is this the Drake effect and Kendrick just riding the wave? Because that's what it looked like. Because he started the concert on that Euphoria track. He started the concert with the diss track and then ended it with They Not Like Us. So
I mean, those are the two things that's been recent from him. You know what I'm saying?
I figure if you do a concert, you're supposed to be giving the people your music. Maybe you drop it in here and there, but you remix it. That's 7 tracks on your concert. Like those are all dedicated to Drake. And I think he did every diss track. So I mean, that's like what.
No, he didn't do all of them. He did.
Yeah, they said he did every single one of them.
But what you're saying is that basically without Drake, there's no concert.
There is no. I mean, that's clear because what are people talking about at the concert? In the intro, he did a Drake diss. In the middle, he did
Euphoria.
a Drake diss, and then
he did
five times he did They Not Like Us. So
well
that was a Drake concert. In a sense.
I mean, you know what I'm saying, to look at it another way, this really wasn't like a tour. This wasn't like he's not out here performing an album.
No, it was a one-time show.
It was a pop-out show. So he gonna pop out and just show niggas. Like, that's all it was. It's like, I'm about to pop out and show niggas.
Intended.
That's all it was. You know what I'm saying? It wasn't like he's coming out here to, wasn't like come listen to Kendrick's B-sides or come, it wasn't like a title, it was the pop out. This is what he's done the last, month or so. Right here, we gonna drop this shit. And we gonna fucking have a party.
He also did it on Juneteenth.
Yeah.
So could we conclude that his pop out was about Drake, and if it wasn't,
and his birthday just passed. Yeah. Like, this was a celebration, nigga. Like, we go out. Yeah. I celebrating birthday and a win.
Yeah. I mean,
I never looked at it that way though, Blue.
I mean,
and that is something that Drake made reference to. So
right, he made direct reference to it. He's like, I'm the reason why you popping, and I was waiting to see if that was solidified, and it was, because this whole concert was dedicated to Drake. Like, you mentioned Drake too much. For you to have this much of a catalog, you mentioned Drake way too much. Like, okay, I expect They Not Like Us because that's the hottest record right now, but you did all of the records. So I'm like,
I think because it's a dual purpose record, it kind of gets a little gray. So it's like you said, it's one of the hottest records out right now. So he has no choice but to perform that, even though it's a diss record. He has no choice but to perform
what the
that.
people want.
In addition to what he started with, Euphoria, which is another hot record. And it's a very more recent record for him because he hasn't had new records other than the Drake records really. So he has to do both of those. And then on top of that, like it's a relevant beef still. You know what I mean? Like it's a relevant beef. So you gotta like, keep ride with it. Like you have no choice but to ride with the fucking beef.
I get it.
I mean, I feel like the beef is over though. That's what I mean. Like at this point, is he dragging the beef long? Like,
no.
When have you ever seen in any of the beefs all through hip hop a month later and nobody had a response, but somebody do a concert to it?
But when have you ever seen in any hip hop beef a song be this popular?
What do you mean? Ether was this popular?
It wasn't this popular.
No, Ether was not this popular.
Yeah.
No. Ether was crazy, but Ether ain't hit the way this joke hit.
But you gotta remember, we in the era of social media, so we can't say Ether wasn't popular. That's still rated the best diss track ever.
No, I'm not saying it was a great diss track, but I'm talking about as far as like charting and popularity. Like I've never heard if we're going to consider this a diss record. Like there hasn't been a diss record that's been this hot.
Back to back.
Back to back wasn't this hot.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, it was.
It was.
Like as far as charting and shit.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, but you gotta understand. This is Drake though. Drake charts so much that it's normal. This is what I mean though. Is this is Kendrick's number one album? I mean, number one record, and it features Drake. It don't directly features Drake, but it features Drake. So, in a sense, Drake is a part of this. So, can we conclude that Drake wouldn't be a part? Wouldn't be this if he wasn't talking about Drake? I mean, this is the Drake effect.
Yes and no. And no. But again, if it's about the quality of the diss.
I mean,
if the diss wasn't this good, it didn't matter who the fuck it was.
So let me ask you this: if the diss was A$AP Rocky instead of Drake, would it did this?
If it was this good, possibly.
No, it don't matter who it is. It's when you go after the top of the top. Who is at the top right now? It's only because anything that Drake touches or any reference to Drake gets that much magnitude. So it's only because Drake is Drake that this is doing what it is.
A$AP Rocky beef, even a J. Cole beef, I don't feel like we get this track. I feel like that track is because
that's fair.
Because I'm beefing with Drake. Like that shit, I mean, it brought something good out of both of them. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? What did it bring out of what good did it bring out of Drake?
I mean, Drake did.
Well, I still think Family Matters is the best diss track of the whole beef.
Yeah. But that's what I mean.
Diss track, fuck it.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
I mean, when you take the party element out of They Not Like Us, is it a great? I mean, it's a good diss track. Is it number one? No, the party element, the beat, and how he rides the beat makes it a great element. I
disagree.
And in terms of we talking about raw beef, I can't put that as number one. I can't put that as when I think of beef tracks. Do I go to that one first? No, I go to party tracks. That's number one when it goes to party tracks. But I can't say pure beef diss tracks.
From the entire beef, right? From all the tracks that both Drake and Kendrick have dropped. What's the biggest line from all of them?
Oh, I'm not debating that.
No,
it's the A minor drum. I'm not debating that. Mm-hmm. And the second biggest line might be the wop 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 wop. Even though that's not a line, that's just a nigga making noise. But
that's case closed, bro. That's case closed.
That don't make it the best diss record.
Yeah, that don't make it the best.
As far as
diss
bars
record,
and dissing,
I disagree.
Family Matter to me had the best dissing bars.
I disagree. I think Drake set the bar with disses. Obviously, Ether's amazing, but not with back to back. With having the crowd, because that was the first time that I can remember at least, people screaming out online. That was a direct diss. Yeah. When it was the Twitter fingers turn, your triggered fingers turn to Twitter fingers. Is that your girl's tour, your world's or world tour, girl, whatever the fuck it was. When there was people in bars, you know what I'm saying? When that song came on, screaming those lines, and that's a direct diss. So when you get to that level of a diss, for me, that puts you at GOAT. That's the best. And so because he has the winning line of all the shit, when it's all said and done, you can say, yeah, but Family Matters was a better record and da. Spit me a bar from Family Matters right now. Real quick. One bar.
Drop.
Interesting. Exactly.
So I guess what I'm saying is, where do you go next? Where does Kendrick go next? Because now he got about another month to ride this wave.
He go chill.
I mean, but that's what.
Won.
But you can't. But
W's in the chat.
Go chill, and get ready for the next
already know
album.
what Drake gonna do. We already know what Drake gonna do.
Because he lost.
He gonna drop a number one.
What you mean? Drake gonna go chart
He gonna
again.
drop a number one.
Yeah, just like Nicki did with Remy, because we can all agree that Remy destroyed Nicki, but did she?
But nobody cares.
Right, but did she really destroy Nicki?
This is a little bit different though, because Kendrick is on a different level.
Way different.
The comparison, Kendrick versus Drake is not
That's
Nicki
a top.
versus
That's,
Remy.
that's,
But what
that's
we say
Nas.
Remy is
Remy's
nowhere
not
near.
But,
Remy's
but
not
we may
relevant.
not hear nothing from Kendrick again for another 2 years, and then when we hear it, it's not going to be as exciting as this. So
we had this conversation.
he might as well do a feature with Drake to keep it going.
We kind of had this conversation a few weeks ago. I don't think this beef, I don't think it hurts Drake. This one is a speed bump. He lost in the court of public opinion, so technically, yeah, he lost. But the next song that he drops is going to chart. It's going to be a number one fucking song.
I mean, how many? But if you look at it, what's Drake's track record with beefs? If anything, he always loses them. I mean, outside of the Meek Mill joint,
he's
what is
so
one and
what is
two?
he, 1 and 2?
Yeah, he's 1 and 2.
Was that Drake Delilah song a real song? Or was that some AI shit?
I think Delilah was the AI jump.
Yeah, it was AI.
Okay.
Drake's Jones with the push-ups, the family.
No.
Matters.
The Delilah was way after.
Yeah.
This was after the beef.
Okay.
This was after the beef, and it wasn't a diss. It was just a
Push-Ups
song.
is still one of my favorite.
I don't know. I can tell you this much: if Drake has not dropped a song yet since the beef, I can guarantee you his next song is gonna be a singing motherfucking song.
Well, he
Probably.
dropped
I
the.
bet he ain't on no gangster shit.
He killed
bet he ain't on no
that
gangster
BBL Drizzy verse.
Yeah.
He with
That
on
was that
Sexy
verse.
Red, so he killed that little verse. So I mean,
that was a good little flip.
Bro.
That was smart as fuck.
yeah, no,
Bro.
yeah.
That is-
He didn't even bring that up. That's crazy.
Here's the thing, and I like Drake, right? But Drake is a corny ass nigga. At the end of the day, like, what is he trying to accomplish by coming out in his show to "They Not Like Us"?
Is that what he did?
That's what he's doing now. He comes out to "They Not Like Us." He parties with the crowd, sings the lyrics, the whole shit.
Are you trying to
Well,
email
I mean,
himself?
so what if you think about what he's
Lame.
doing?
Lame. I get it. He's trying to disarm it and make it not
Right,
and
because
I get it.
He
but
did the
that's
same
what's
thing
whack. That's
with
corny.
BBL Drizzy. He did the same thing with BBL Drizzy. He rapped on the track and it essentially made the track useless because nobody talks about the track anymore. Remember, at one point everybody was jumping on the track to make verses.
Well,
after he came out with his, nobody did anything.
But that was the purpose of dropping BBL Drizzy first and foremost. Not only was it a diss from a producer, he said when he released it, he said, "Submit y'all verses." Basically, is what
Right.
Metro Boomin said when he dropped
but
it. So
he didn't expect Drake to submit a
No,
verse.
I agree, but I'm
Yeah.
just saying, like the reason that everybody was submitting verses in the beginning period, anybody was hopping on it, was that beat in its own is fucking fire.
The BBL Drizzy.
Oh, yeah.
BBL Drizzy,
You know, it's dope.
It's crazy.
BBL Drizzy.
I think when it comes to mastermindery of this, like Drake is no better. Like when you come out to your own diss track and you disarm your diss track, I mean, but it ain't having the effect that he is because
No,
that
I don't know,
joint.
he didn't disarm it.
There is
but-
no disarm.
He didn't disarm it.
Yeah.
But he tried, but it didn't work.
I mean,
being in the LA scene, don't you got some inside insight on what Kendrick doing next?
So after the Juneteenth, of course that iconic concert, and I just seen yesterday, just from social media that he is currently making a video for the track, and he had the whole city come out, and what we mean by city, he had all of the sets come out. Bloods, Quick, Pyrus, he had everybody out there. It's a family affair, like something we ain't seen in a while. Like it's giving remnants of like that Nate Dogg, Snoop vibe.
Yeah.
Like when we used to dream about being on the East Coast, coming on the West Coast, and seeing how they live out there. Like he brought that vibe
crazy.
back. He in the hood,
I never
and he
seen
pulled out the cars, and you just see the whole vibe. You see the whole city out there, and it's love, and they united.
dope.
And you haven't seen LA unite like this behind somebody in years. And even Snoop had to call him the king of LA because he united.
Yes.
I've never seen such a united front since that East Coast West Coast beef to go after one person. But
and that's all, rest in peace of Nip.
yeah,
You know what I'm
Facts.
saying?
Nip had a big part to do with that.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just what happened to him, and then Kendrick, being who he is, and just it's a unity there a little bit. I see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but there's a lot of. I feel like there's a lot of small time people that don't do either side that are in LA that play good mediators. Kendrick being one of them, Dom being another. You know what I'm saying? People that like, yo, I got Pyrus on one side and I got Crips on the other side, and I know they hate each other.
But everybody fuck with me.
History, but everybody fuck with me, and we able to make this shit work. And that's why at the end, if y'all didn't watch it, but at the very end of the Kendrick concert, Kendrick took literally a full 5 to maybe 7 minutes taking pictures with everybody on the stage, and was like, nah, Joe, hold on, we got to get everybody together. Y'all don't know, and he kept saying it in the mic. He was like, y'all don't understand what it took to get everybody here together, unified, no beef, no nothing, because you had Bloods and Crips on it. You got Schoolboy, who's a Hoover Crip, you know, you got other people on that joint, straight blood and on the stage, like, yeah, that shit was wild.
Yeah, YG was there, and YG
Right.
Bonafide Bloods.
Yeah, right.
He
I mean, I don't understand
generational
all the
blood.
politics.
He generated,
but, you know,
Yeah,
LeBron was there.
LeBron was in the crowd.
That's funny
That's
shit.
Drake's man.
Yeah,
Hey,
yeah.
dog.
Nigga,
LeBron got some explaining to do. man.
Kanye West's daughter was there too.
North was there too.
Yeah, North was there.
Dog.
Now we have to bring this up.
Hold on. Before you go there, real quick.
Yeah.
Did you see the meme? Because I know where you're about to go. Did you see the meme of LeBron and Savannah in the crowd?
No.
They had a meme where Savannah's looking at LeBron with this weird face. Savannah's LeBron's wife, for those that don't know. Savannah's looking at LeBron with this weird face. And the meme, the caption that they created was LeBron looking at it talking about some, yo, but all my friends are on stage crip walking.
That nigga couldn't go.
And he couldn't go.
No.
Couldn't go.
No.
That shit, fuck that. That shit was so hilarious. All my friends were on stage crip walking, and she just got this meme mug looking at him like,
Shout
Go
out
ahead,
to
Lou, what you going with the,
shout out to the Bulls
Northwest?
out there,
No,
man.
I seen a video when the big titty woman, the joint, the Kanye West song. You know that track off his album.
Beautiful butt naked
Yeah.
big titty.
Just don't fall from the sky.
I seen
you
a
know?
They do for
video
you.
recently where
for me. They do
North was in the was at the live concert where he was performing at. I just thought that was a little
he
inappropriate.
was in multiple. She was in multiple for that because she's on the album, so she did her part.
But I'm saying like when you get to that, I feel like that's a bit inappropriate. And now she at this, I feel like this is grown man shit.
Yeah.
And she not quite old enough
she-
to be at this, but
She's also living a different life, but she's probably exposed to way more. How old is she?
I don't know.
between 10 and
11,
12.
12.
might be
12.
11.
She got it between
She's
10 and
probably
12.
exposed
I know
to
she's younger than my daughter and
younger than Chloe?
Yeah, and Chloe and Blue
Hold on.
around the same age.
She's probably exposed to way more than like the average or typical 10-year-old.
Yeah, for sure.
So
Always.
for
sure.
this ain't her first rodeo being at an inappropriate concert.
I mean, but does that make it less inappropriate because she exposed to that and she know how to handle that? Does that make it less inappropriate?
her friends have probably watched her mom's porno tape.
What do you deem? I don't know. It just depends, I guess, on what you deem appropriate.
Yeah, I guess
type
it's,
thing.
it's
like,
relative, but I don't think a
Yeah, it's
10-year-old
just
should be participating in adult. I mean, like this is an adult beef, and they
I mean, she
they
ain't up there
saying
hitting the
things
woods
that.
and nothing like that. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
But think about
Like, I
what
don't know.
but think about what drunk people do when they in the setting and it's liquor and it's alcohol and it's partying. Like think about how drunk adults act. Think about how
she's in a
guys-
controlled atmosphere. It's not like she's in the crowd hanging out.
She
know what I
was
mean?
in the crowd. That's what I'm saying.
No, not for the performances you're referring to.
No, well, she was in the crowd for the They
She
Not
was,
Like Us.
she was in the crowd for Kendrick, John, but
Yeah.
you were just referring to the performances.
Yeah.
That's what I was talking
Yeah.
about.
Sure.
In those atmospheres, she's protected and controlled. And I mean, being in the crowd, if they're not like us, I don't think it's that bad either. Because I'm pretty sure they probably weren't serving. I mean, they might have been serving drinks, but
Of
they
course,
wasn't.
Yeah.
They were serving drink. Niggas was
They were.
drunk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Oh, niggas
That's
was
what I'm
like,
saying.
niggas
But
was
I'm
drunk
saying
at that
twerking and all, but you twerking, shaking. Like I don't know if that's the atmosphere. In my opinion, that's not the atmosphere for somebody in that age. Like I think you got to wait till you get of a certain age to be a part of that. But
I would agree.
I don't get
Yeah.
But
kids, I don't
again,
know.
I don't think it's her first time being in an atmosphere
not at
like
all.
that. Like
Not at all.
She's in that fucking life.
yeah, not at all.
Her
Also-
mom fucked to fame.
You just gonna keep bringing that up.
I
mean,
didn't.
yeah.
I didn't think he was going to go there with that. I thought where he was going to go was the Kai Snap thing.
Well, yeah. I mean,
So
we're
how-
on our way, but that
it's okay.
segues right into it.
Yeah,
Like,
segues right to it.
Right.
So, hey, man.
Say, man.
There we go. Steph, talk
all right,
about it.
So Kai Cenat received a lot of criticism about going to what's her name, Northwest's birthday party. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Right.
Give me the details behind it, because I'm not familiar with the scenario.
Well, Kim invited him because he's her
favorite
he's
streamer,
her
I'm
favorite
assuming.
streamer.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Right. But he goes, the video goes viral, and you get a lot of comments about him. He shouldn't have been there. He's too old. What do they have in common? He's grooming her. Yada yada yada. So he put out a video basically responding to them and defending himself like, yo, like, me and his mom are cool. I'm her favorite streamer, and I was invited. It's nothing inappropriate about this shit. Like,
yeah, that's
where we are in this country where motherfuckers want to sexualize literally everything. They want to put a sexual spin on that shit.
Because even that, they had a video where they were running around New York City, running up on people doing, asking them questions like, do you know who Kai is? And then if you say, yeah, he pulled off a mask. Like they were both masked up and they asked you know who Kai is. And if they say, yeah, they take off the mask, you meet him, take a picture with him, then they run to somebody else. So they were doing things in fun and fairness. So I'd have to agree. That's like any other. When you have star power and you invite your favorite celebrity out, is it grooming then? You know what I mean? So I don't believe it was adult supervision there.
Well, my thing is this: if it was going to be a problem, then it should be some type of parental rights on her watching. Like she shouldn't be able to watch the nigga until a certain time.
Yeah,
certain
facts. If
that's what it is, you know what I'm saying?
Right. If it's that big of a deal on that side, then she shouldn't be able to watch this nigga streams.
Right. So what's the problem? Motherfuckers, like you said, always want to sexualize shit or want to.
It's too much.
Nah. Now, if you see the nigga dating, if it was dating rumors and shit, it was some Bill Belichick type shit.
If they was at the movies or something, I'd be like, what's going on?
Yeah.
It's
like
this,
like
he turns into fair. Wait a minute, what?
That's a little weird.
Yeah, no,
just like
I'm pretty sure Kai got paid for that gig.
Of course,
on the low though, for sure.
Oh, they on the low, of course.
On the low though, for sure though. It's like I'm pretty sure Kim called him and was like, "I'd love to do it. I know who you are. It's Kim, but I can't make it.
She's gonna come for a sleepover.
Yeah.
Either way, we
who?
I mean,
who's coming for the sleepover?
Kim.
Kim. Oh
my
God. Yo.
She is a lawyer now. Y'all gotta chill on that.
I don't mean that type. I'm just saying. I'm thinking about the numbers.
That's what I'm saying.
That would. You thought Kevin Hart was a big deal?
Would you take money or would you take her coming on the stream and then
coming on the stream? You feel what I'm saying? Coming over for a sleepover. I'm taking over a $5 million payday.
It would do better numbers, but it wouldn't be a better episode of the.
No, not at all.
No, it wouldn't be. No, it do better.
No, because that's one of the funniest things I've ever seen in my life.
But he has a way. He has a way
hours of it.
He has a way of letting motherfuckers loosen up. You know what I'm saying? Like
pause.
Yeah. You're right.
It was worth the 9 hours.
110% worth all 9 hours. I broke it up. Obviously, I didn't sit there and watch it for 9 fucking hours.
Yeah, of course, but yeah,
bruv, worth every single minute.
I need the old school word Cliff Notes. I need the Cliff Notes of that. I need the segment.
They have it. You go on YouTube, you can find an hour version.
I can't see it.
When I first put Paul on, we was watching it. He searched it on YouTube, brought it up, and he clicked on like an hour version. I was like, no, go back. I need the 9 hour version.
Wow. It's the funniest piece of entertainment I've watched in a very long time.
Which is absolutely crazy because that's the wave. You know what I mean? If y'all looking at where we're going next, that's where we're going. Basement,
live streaming
in that capacity. And I would never thought
like the A-Man Say Man podcast.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But it's not the same for everybody though, because Kevin Hart I feel like is a treat, and then to put him with Drewski and have nothing but genuineness, and then like I said, as the 9 hours progresses, you get real life tiredness that you can't fight no matter what.
Yes,
you're tired, and then I'm also half drunk. Yes. So there's things that you're saying and doing that you can't really help that you wouldn't probably do if you knew a camera was on sober. And it's just so fucking good. It's
good. It's good.
You're gonna make me go back and watch this.
Yeah, it's perfect.
It's comedic gold, bro.
Yeah, for sure.
No bullshit.
All right, let me get another one in there. Hey, man.
Say man.
Ryan Garcia
suspended for a year for testing positive for PEDs in the Devin Haney fight. So
there's no contest now.
It's a no contest. So Devin Haney is technically still undefeated.
Oh shit! Hold on.
Yeah,
Devin Haney.
You told I knew that he was suspended for using PEDs. It directly correlates back to the Devin Haney fight and cancels out that fight completely.
It's been ruled a no contest.
Hold on, one time out. Time out. We get back to this, but I just got a text message. From P. Everybody, P couldn't make it today because he had.
Nah, nigga, I don't think anybody familiar with that nigga.
What is this? Is he outside or something?
Whole time rehearsal got canceled. Not even people on. Apologies, gang.
I'm not buying it. He's lying.
Yeah, just like Garcia. But let's get back to it.
Yeah, compared to Garcia.
He's a liar, man.
Interesting.
But it's ruled a no contest. So Devin Haney is still technically 31-0. I think that's his record.
Yeah, that's
wow.
crazy. Yeah.
So that canceled out the whole fight.
Oh yeah,
Completely canceled the fight. But the crazy thing is that one, Ryan still gets to bank like $32 million. Which is crazy.
I believe Devin is suing him now.
Devin is suing him.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Because Devin is saying that it fucked up his future earnings.
It did.
It did.
It did.
Because you can rule it a no contest, but you can't scrap it from motherfuckers' memories. I still seen this nigga get beat the fuck up.
I saw you get whooped.
And he feels like his most recent fight, I think he's supposed to be fighting Lara. I can't remember his first name. But he feels like he's not getting as much money for that fight because of the previous fight.
Yeah. He got whooped by a nigga that was taking performance enhancements though.
No, here's my thing.
Yeah.
Is 1 year long enough of a suspension?
Yeah.
You know where I'm about to go with it.
Unless I mean, but this hasn't happened before, so I would say 1 year.
I say no because of the sport that it is. I think because we're talking about a sport that's fighting, like it's one thing in baseball for sake of discussion. If I take PEDs, right, it can help me with the bat, but I still got to connect with the ball and I still got to play the field, right?
And you're not hurting anybody physically.
Right. I'm not hurting anybody physically. I'm in a physical fight where all my job is to punch you as hard as I can. And I'm now taking a performance-enhancing drug that's going to allow me to punch you harder. Pause.
And
that's not.
I mean,
nah.
How about football then?
Football is another one. I think that would be but even that, no, I think that's another one. Basketball is a little different. I think football and boxing would fall into a very similar category because they're physical sports.
Similar but not the same.
They're closer than any other sport.
Right.
Because they're both
other than like UFC or something like that, but that's all the same round.
Hockey's definitely got to be. Hockey has definitely
no, not as much. That's less than football.
Them niggas get to fight. What?
You still got to be able to skate, and you still got to be able to shoot.
Yeah,
you got to be able to control that puck with a stick. That's different than football. Once you give me the ball, my job is to run you over and get to the end zone.
You don't score points by fighting hockey though. So that's what they mean. Like you score points by punching and boxing. So
right. And in football, I score points by trucking people and running people over. Like you know what I mean, those are the physical. UFC is another one, but I think a year is not long enough. No.
As a person whose child participates in the sport, lifetime ban. I'm a zero tolerance nigga when it comes to this. In combat sports, I am a zero. Fair. I'm a zero tolerance nigga when it comes to this in a combat sport. Cause when I get in that motherfucking ring, I'm literally putting my life. Niggas die in boxing rings, nigga.
Yeah, you do.
People
have died in the boxing ring. That's facts.
So for you to be cheating and taking performance, not only did you take performance enhancing drugs, you doubled down and said fuck making the weight too. So you came in
facts
bigger than this nigga. Pause.
Yeah, and you laughing
and on some shit.
Well, you could have killed this nigga. You could have permanently injured this nigga. So why the fuck should you be allowed to get back in the boxing ring with another nigga?
I mean, but put
him in a body bag.
I mean, also, but regardless if you took it or not, those are still the same risks that you take playing boxing.
I have to disagree in a sense. I think it comes down to the amount that was calculated or found inside him.
This nigga said the amount that was calculated.
I mean, so like if they say, because you found some situations where they've taken something that could be considered. Like if he was doing, steroids or something, which is definitely under that mark. Or
that's what it is.
So I see what you're saying. You're not saying the amount more, so you're saying what it is. Like a steroid versus I was drinking a protein shake and I didn't realize it had XYZ, which is banned.
So like a year. I mean, if it's something like if it's a technicality and he got caught on the technicality,
that I understand.
That I do understand. But if he was doing it with the intent, purpose of doing it to win,
looking at that nigga,
I think the purpose is. I think it's intent. I agree.
Looking at that motherfucker, yes, it was intent.
It was intent.
It was definitely intent.
Yes,
because he just got his ass dropped, body shot dropped fucking by Tank. You know what I'm saying? So,
and Ryan Garcia goes too hard.
So he like, nah, yeah.
He does too much. He goes too hard.
Trolling ass nigga.
Personality or not, if they come out and say the intent was there, then yes, I'll vote for a lifetime ban. But if the intent wasn't there, then I'm with the 1 year ban.
True. Ryan Garcia is a decent fighter, but I don't like people like that personally.
Yeah,
you're doing like
he a Jake Paul.
What really blew me was when he got on stage before the weigh-in and fucking crushed the beer.
I mean, but those
Come
are the
on,
acts.
He thought he was Conor
Yeah,
McGregor,
but that's
man.
not cool to me. Like, not what we do. Like, that's not okay.
but so again,
You can be that guy at other times.
That's not your base, though. He's doing theatrics for his base. Like, now we're in an age now where theatrics are how you win the crowd, how you get the headlines, how you become.
Yeah, shucking and jiving, man. You out here
being loved don't make you money, but being hated,
Shucking and jiving.
Being hated is the thing. When we can even segue into this Angel Reese thing, is being hated the way to make money? Because according to everybody, that's the reason why she's making money is because she's hated.
The villains are winning.
Exactly. So. If he's doing that to be a villain, then I totally agree. I totally see that.
I don't know, man. I think it's more clown.
Yeah,
I think it's more Adrian Broner.
I think it's more Conor McGregor. Like
a little bit.
Nah,
yeah.
Connor, I think was more calculated.
But I mean,
Ryan is much more reckless.
Ryan Garcia is also one of the biggest draws in the sport, and that's the reason why he's one of the biggest draws in the sport.
Because he does shit like that.
It's because he does shit like that. So, but I do still think he should be banned for a lifetime.
But look what a ban for life does. If he's the biggest draw in the sport, do you give up that, or do you give him a 1-year ban and let him keep his theatrics and then come back better? I mean,
when he comes back, he's not gonna be able to get no real niggas to fight him.
I mean, you'd be surprised.
I mean,
money talks.
Money talks, but you could be like my PO. PO gonna be in there. Look, make sure this nigga clean.
Well, yeah. I mean, of course they're gonna make sure he clean. But you're saying he not gonna get another fight? I
didn't say that.
Yeah,
but he not gonna get one of the big four to fight him.
I mean, he don't need the big four because he the most popular out of the big four. So the big four would behoove them to fight him.
Second most. He not a bigger draw than Tank.
He's right now.
He's not a bigger draw.
Right now he is.
Fuck no.
With all of this controversy and off of that big win, he's a bigger draw.
Tank and Canelo, the two biggest draws in the sport. It's not even. Ryan may be number 4, or maybe he might be number 3.
Right? Nah, I think he's 4.
Aimed at this controversy right now. He's the biggest draw. When you think of the sport, you're thinking of him at this moment.
You got Crawford 3?
Nah,
Crawford's not a big draw. Earl was up there until he got his ass whooped.
I got Shakur at 3. Honestly,
Shakur's not a draw.
I got Shakur. I know he's not a draw, but at the same time, everybody wants to fight Shakur.
Everybody.
Tank wants to fight Shakur. Everybody wants to fight Shakur because Shakur is the underlier. He's the quiet guy that everybody's like, is he really that good? Da 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 da. And the other half of the people that are in boxing are saying he's super good.
So,
I think he's number 3.
Yeah, everybody say they want to fight Shakur, but don't nobody actually fight Shakur.
As y'all are avid boxing fans, as a casual fan, Ryan Garcia is the face of the brand right now.
Yeah, I'm not an avid boxing fan. I get all my knowledge from this nigga here.
Yeah, so the face of the brand right now is Ryan Garcia, good or bad. He's the face of the brand because the controversy behind going into the fight and then when he won, exploded him to the top, and now he got these drug allegations. He is the face of the brand. So right now, he is number 1.
It's Tank.
According to
I can see that.
It's still Tank.
No. I agree with what Blue's saying. From a casual fan who doesn't watch boxing, they know more about Ryan Garcia. They've heard Ryan Garcia more than they heard Tank.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I understand what Blue's saying. That is probably factual. But I think Shakur is the underlier.
But let me give 2 real quick shout-outs. To my man Troy, the Transformer Isley. He fought on Friday. He moved to 13-0. Dubsky. Alexandria, hometown. Well, not my hometown, but I live in Alexandria.
Close enough.
So Troy doing his thing. Look great again. Troy, we trying to get you on the pod soon.
Come through.
They saying Troy gonna get a title shot in the next 2 or 3 fights, so that's gonna be big, for the area. And then to my little niggas down at the Junior Olympics, my young and Brandon Davis, Tameen Rafi, Salim Rafi, and Andrew Che. Coach Steady, Alexandria Boxing Club. Y'all niggas go down there and handle y'all business. Wish we was down there.
Definitely.
Hopefully we catch the next one, which is in Richmond in December.
Okay.
If we there, everybody pull up. So shout out to them.
Yeah, shout out to Steady, man. I don't know Steady, but I know that he the coach of everybody, and I've seen through Steph. I've seen how he's brought up everybody, and I watch him from the distance. And so shout out to that man because he's doing this one too, being the boxing gym dad, if you will. You know what I mean?
Facts. Facts.
What else we got on the agenda? Hey, man. So we're going to go into some changes in Arlington. So the other day I was just randomly riding through, sometimes I'll be hitting the wood or something, just riding through around the way.
Hold on.
And
you hitting the wood riding through Arlington?
All day, every day.
Oh man, you was a brave
This
soul.
is not 1990. This is not 2002, sir.
Oh, well, okay.
This is in the 90s. Now you can. I ride. I hit wood everywhere I go, bro. Pause.
He Tommy Bundy, and I'm riding around smoking weed. Motherfucking cops can't touch me.
What? Last time I rode to the north side hitting the woods, like I came. What? It's standing. Anyway, I was riding around Arlington and looking around and thinking about how much around the way has changed. Mm-hmm. Like we've seen, I don't even know how to like get into the conversation,
Columbia
but we've
Pike
seen things like
nigga.
Shirlington go from nothing to something.
Just best in a movie theater.
Best in a movie theater in a little baby strip with one restaurant, the Carlisle, which has almost always been there, and everything else has been some BS.
Are we
to
saying
what it is today?
Gentrification? Is that what we call it?
No, I'm just talking. Not. I mean, we can go there too.
Yeah, we can go
but
there
I'm
too,
just
but
saying,
yeah, just-
in general, like the changes that have occurred. You know, the Kemper roads going from being project homes to $700,000 homes. Just the changes that have happened. You know what I mean? Like the fact that Skyline Mall was an entire mall.
Yeah.
And now it's
Target.
one fucking
Now it's
Target.
one Target. It's a Target.
It's one Target store.
That shit used to be
shit
a
like that. Just
whole
everything in
mall.
general. There used to be a dollar movie theater where Zany Rainey was, which is now fucking Advanced Auto Parts.
Yeah.
Again, just like shit like that. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to get y'all thoughts on what you think Arlington is doing. Clearly, we know where Blue's gonna go with it, but
yeah, but see, like
Go ahead, Nick.
with me, I've always seen them trying to turn it into like, especially if you go like all the way to Boston. Boston didn't look like the way it look now.
Not
like
at all.
The whole area over there.
Nope.
So that whole northern Arlington shit is they trying to make everything look like North Arlington. I've seen that for a minute.
I would disagree only because North Arlington does not allow our type of shit to be built. Think about it. North Arlington, any street that has an N in front of it, north side,
Yeah.
does not have a mall. They don't have no malls. Boston is not on the north side. That's Central Arlington. If you think about it, there's no such thing as Central Arlington, but that's
but it is.
There's
It's
streets.
North
There's streets
Randolph
that are
Street.
south, right? But it's also south. South Glebe Road runs right there.
So I feel like that's more South
South
Arlington
Glebe Road is
than
next
than
to
North
Boston.
Arlington.
Arlington Boulevard separates the north and the south side.
50.
50,
right,
Arlington Boulevard.
Yes.
Yeah. So once you come across past the Goodwill and shit, you in the north side.
But again, what I'm saying is South Glebe Road is how you get to 66 past Boston, right?
Yeah, it
Right.
turns into North Glebe
Right,
Road.
but literally, but it's right. I mean, South
Yeah.
Glebe Road is right there.
I think that shit goes based on feel. Like
Where you are?
when I'm in Boston, I don't feel like I'm in North Arlington. Like when I
Right.
pass Goodwill, I'm not, and I'm still in South Arlington, nigga. Like when I look around, this is still the South.
George Mason Drive part makes you feel like you're in North Arlington.
Right.
Which is runs parallel.
Lee Highway makes me feel like I'm in North Arlington.
Right. But what I was saying is if you look
That's
at
what I'm
North
saying.
Arlington,
George Mason Drive, Lee Highway, Yorktown.
there's
all that
no
shit.
major shopping
It's
centers.
just called
Major.
Langston Boulevard now. It's not Lee Highway no more. On the Arlington side, it's Langston Boulevard. Lee Highway,
like Langston Hughes.
like Langston Hughes, like Langston
Shout out to the people.
the fucking rec center. Langston, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out to the
That's what it is now. Yeah.
But there is no huge shopping centers. All the shopping centers in North Arlington are small. All of them, any of the shopping centers usually have a grocery store, a food spot, something like that. Like again, North Arlington, all of the buildings, like all of the big time shopping shit is on the
built
south
top.
side.
It's built on top. Like, but that's what I feel like they don't like. Look what they just did with where the Boston Market was on Columbia Pike and Glee.
That's all Arlington builds now, though.
I mean,
it's retail at the bottom and condos
So
at the
a
top.
lot of the shopping centers are going away. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? Because honestly, where you talk about like Billy's Crossroad, like when I look at it, when I get that shit at work, because that's my area.
Nowadays, yeah.
That shit is considered false church. That shit is
Absolutely, it's all false
false church.
church.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
100%.
So
I know
like,
that, but-
yeah, like, and that shit is horrendous, nigga.
Well,
false church 7-Elevens look like Benning Road.
Falls Church is active as fuck right now.
Really?
Yo, bruh. That joint by the Stone High Pizza, with
Yeah, Street
nigga,
Eastman.
that shit is.
I hate that
in
place.
the morning time, bro. That shit is zombies out that bitch. Beauregard and Little River Turnpike joint. That shit is crazy too. They selling pussy out there. Like it's
What?
crazy. Yes, bro. They fucking homeless. Yo, it's wild.
What
over
intersection was that?
It's close. It's closer to you.
What time was that? What time did you say you got
this lady came in that joint talking about
You got a price list?
how this motherfucker want some pussy and he ain't got no condoms and all this shit. I'm like, this skinny white crackhead looking joint. I'm like, what the fuck? She said, I'm trying to quench my thirst. I'm trying to like all this shit. Like, what the fuck?
What's she thirsty for?
She ran behind the Valentino, the pizza joint over there. Like, I don't know what's going on behind that shit during like early AM mornings and shit. Yeah, but it's crazy.
These are bottom level prostitutes.
This is different.
But as far as like the changes in Arlington, like I see like that whole what's that? Yeah, Columbia Pike. That shit is changing. Like down by where the food star was at. You know what I'm saying? Like
that shit's a whole nother fucking thing.
Yeah, like you know, it's crazy to me because me and Frankie and Joe Agee was on the phone talk about that area. Mm-hmm. Barcroft is like the Queensbridge projects of Arlington.
Steph.
I lived over there for years.
Yo,
we talk about it all the time.
Every time we ride past Barcroft, we have the same conversation.
That was the Queen. That's
this
the Queensbridge.
Was the fucking hood, nigga.
Yeah.
Imagine if that was the Imagine if that was the Carter.
Over there.
No.
Imagine if that was the Carter. If the whole Barcroft apartments was the Carter.
All the way on the Columbia Pike side. All that shit coming around like, yo.
Well, Barcroft Apartments is also way larger than most people realize.
Yes.
That joint takes up so much
From
space.
4 Mile Run to Columbia Pike.
Yep, George Mason Drive.
Nigga.
Nigga, you got, that shit, niggas would lock that shit down. That's the wire. Nigga, just think about
that would be more, it'd be more than the wire. It'd be fucking like,
There has to be a plan at some point.
I'll be delivering water.
To tear that shit down.
It's cuts and a whole bunch of shit up when you should get up in that joint, bro. It's tunnels.
Yes.
It's motherfucker, like, that shit is wild.
Wait. Did you say it's tunnels?
It is tunnels, bro. It
like
is
underground tunnels.
Like you're walking underneath an apartment building. Like I had to deliver 7 bottles of water to the job. I was pissed off too.
You didn't go through a tunnel to deliver water.
Yes, I did, bro. I'm walking under a tunnel, my nigga.
You did not.
I come out in the tunnel, yo. It's like I'm underneath an apartment building. It's like, real shit. That shit is peaks and valleys in the Barcroft.
I lived there for a long time. I've never been in one of these tunnels.
Wow. Yeah,
all right.
And this nigga carried water.
I'm gonna throw this out there real quick. It's gonna be off the top of the head. What's like your favorite memory of a spot that's no longer there? And I'll go first to give you a second to think about it, to give you some ideas.
I got one off the rip.
For me, it's best parking lot. The parking lot specifically. There used to be a spot called Best, which was kind of like a baby Target, Kmart kind of thing.
Best Buy, yeah.
But they had more than that. They had clothes like Sears. Yeah, that's a good example.
Yeah, like Caldor.
Department store, like a baby department store.
A little bit of everything.
Yeah, a little bit of everything.
Niggas don't remember Caldor.
We used to
Would work for Loaford? No.
We used to steal Big E's mom's car and take their car down that joint and drive. And basically, that's motherfucking how motherfuckers learn to drive, basically. Yeah. Everybody used to drive that joint. We used to take Big E's mom's car down to joint at 3 a.m. and just drive around in the parking lot. Be like me, Micus, Matt, Wayne, Big E, maybe my man Mark, and we'd be driving. Niggas take turns. Niggas get mad. Hold on, it's my turn to drive. Nah, fuck that. It's my turn to drive. Like, getting out the car, just random ass shit. Like, that parking lot in Shirlington back in the day was fucking epic, I feel like.
Yeah.
Is there a spot that you remember from back in the day that was epic?
Like, one of my favorite places, I ain't gonna hold you, was Pizza Hut. There's Taco Bell now.
True.
Good one.
Cheese sticks.
Like, just having birthday parties.
Good one. They supposed to be bringing back the old school vibe too with the buffet.
The
and all that.
Yeah. I think they already did.
That'd be amazing.
In some places.
Yo, that was like Pizza Hut, going to sit down and eat inside of Pizza Hut, bro. And that shit was lit.
Are we talking about establishments? Hold on, are we talking about establishments or just spots?
Anything.
Like we talking about
So
whatever was in Arlington that no longer exists today.
See, let me jump in there. So this spot is still there.
Okay.
They went under new management, so I don't miss the spot per se. I miss that old management, that old field, that old food. The broiler in Arlington.
Say that, yeah.
You know, when when we was in high school, y'all remember Big Aaron, RIP to Aaron. Like they used to be in there chopping up them steaks, making them pieces. Them shits was perfection.
Yeah, it was different.
Now you go there now, and that shit just tastes like cardboard, man. That shit is just.
I don't know.
It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
I'm with Nick. It's not what it was.
It's not what it was, but it's not that bad.
Cardboard.
Yeah, nah.
I mean, bro, they put a broiler at Merlin.
I still like that.
That's
like
disrespectful.
some shit.
Yeah, it's like
It's
disrespectful.
La
Like,
Plata. I think it's La Plata.
La Plata?
They love it though. They love that
Let them
shit.
people. I mean, Five Guys was the same
Y'all,
way.
La Plata's different.
y'all fail to realize.
yeah, I say I don't know. I don't think people realize that Five Guys started in Arlington.
Arlington,
yeah, Five Guys is from around the way.
Those Five Guys were from Arlington.
Yeah.
You know they offered James a piece of that first Five Guys.
And he declined it.
Word.
My
Yeah,
stepfather
yeah.
James. And he
R.I.P. to
declined it.
James.
All right,
They
yeah.
used to buy drugs from this nigga.
That's crazy.
He used to give them money. Like they owed him so much money at one point, and he turned this shit down.
Mike gets one. Mike gets his
You gotta
dream
do a
when we came
documentary
out
on
of.
your stepfather, man. Do a documentary.
Oh, he was that. His stepfather was a kingpin in the streets. His stepfather was killing it for a long
Yeah,
time.
I mean, he was that guy.
Hey, look,
Yeah,
I couldn't
I
go
don't
past
even
the driveway, so
know.
there's a
I've
lot of shit that I didn't learn.
Bruh, yeah.
Mike gets his dream, but for the longest was to get a Five Guys. Mike gets one of the franchise of Five Guys out of college.
And the fact that shit
But
is
they
a
wanted $1
fucking
million.
silver diner
Yeah.
now.
Now
And-
it's 2.5 million for Five Guys or 3.
It wasn't even they wanted $1 million. You had to have $1 million in assets.
Yes.
It was,
Before you could even franchise.
$50,000 at the time.
But that shit tripped me out too because I was living in Georgia, and around like 2000 and I want to say like 5, they built the Five Guys out that joint. And my wife, from being from DC, she's never heard of. She didn't know what the fuck. I'm like, yo, they got a Five Guys out this joint. Like, so once she got Five Guys, nigga, it was a wrap. You know what I'm saying?
Same
Like,
thing was.
Then they put one down Blacksburg, Radford, or whatever. Was it in
I
Blacksburg?
love you for that. Yep. It was Blacksburg. And I remember I was riding around with Steph in the white. What was it? The Mazda. It was the Mazda. We was riding around.
Wait.
And we
With-
passed that joint. I said,
with the
Steph, y'all got a
19s
Five
on
Guys
it?
out here? That was the first time I realized that there was a Five Guys out of the area. I had no idea the Five Guys
Shit,
existed out of our area.
Five Guys
And
in LA now.
And then, right, slowly but surely, nationwide.
yeah, that's
company.
crazy.
I shouldn't even be here right now. James should have invested in that initial Five Guys. I wouldn't even be doing this podcast. I probably wouldn't even be hanging out with y'all niggas.
If I get rich, I don't know y'all no more. I just that's how it's always been.
That's how it's always been.
Yeah, if I get rich, I don't know y'all.
That's fine.
Yeah, that's cool.
Just know that when I pull up,
Yeah,
I'm gonna be there.
I expect the same thing. If y'all
I'ma
get
pull
rich,
up.
I'm gonna be like, I used to know him. I don't know him anymore, but I used to know
that's
him.
not true. That's
Yeah,
not true.
that ain't me.
'Cause,
I'm humble.
I'm telling you right now. If you get rich,
y'all
you
go
try
right now.
If
I'm
you
doing
try that
shit.
move, Blue, I'm telling you, I'm gonna pull up at the club and I'm gonna be the guy. You gonna have to get me put out.
Yeah.
Because I'm gonna be standing right there on the table, looking at you, dead in your eyes like this.
Yeah,
If you
like-
try to act like he don't know us,
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
100%.
That's
I'm
fine.
gonna be like, yo, send them a bottle or something. They look like they need some drink, but I'm gonna feel like I
I'm
don't
still
know y'all.
standing until you invite me to fuck over there. I'm like the audacity.
right.
of this
it's
nigga.
okay.
What's
We're just
that,
going to collaborate on our tell-all book.
Yeah.
This is ridiculous.
I don't even know who these people
Hey,
are.
yo, hey, Blue. Oh man, I'm glad I got you here, dog.
Wait, I didn't get to tell my favorite spot.
Oh, go ahead. Tell your favorite spot.
Screw your favorite spot. Nobody cares.
It's the Dunbar Homes, nigga.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's the Dunbar Homes, nigga.
What do they
My-
now have $700,000 homes?
Where
Yeah.
I have to explain to niggas that aren't from Arlington that these were the projects.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was
This
just
shit-
talking about that yesterday.
4 Mile Run was the projects, nigga. Even Concord Village at the time was the
Yeah.
projects until they redid that shit.
The whole shit.
The 4 Mile Run was all straight.
We had good times in the Dunbar Homes.
Yeah.
Good fucking hood times. Between Blue's house, Sam's house, fuck, even the bootleg lady. You know what I'm saying? We could go all the way up Kemper Road. Even
So
though
for
that
y'all don't know, the bootleg lady used to give out liquor to these underage kids.
Yeah.
They used to pay for liquor.
15 years
A
old.
whole cup ready to go.
Yeah.
$4 get you about this much gin. We used to always get gin before the wild parties and all that shit. Like, yeah, man. Shout out to the Dunbar Homes.
Yeah, I mean, Arlington is one of those areas that like a lot of people move into. A lot of people from out of town, so they cannot grasp the fact that Arlington wasn't always what it is today.
The Y's not even a Y no
The amount
more.
of money that it cost to live there was not always once what it was.
We
that
have
type
to,
of shit.
We have to
Like,
thank 9/11 for that. That's one other thing that they ruined because post 9/11, we made way for all of that. So
Yeah. That's a fact. But look, my sophomore year, me, you, Kenny, Ingram, and Sam.
He's talking to you, Blue.
Me who? Blue?
No, this is Blue. Yeah, this
Blue.
is
Are you
specifically
talking
for
about
Blue.
the
Yeah. We go to
fight?
Wendy's. We go to Wendy's up on Columbia
yeah.
Pike. And I forgot what kind of car this nigga Kenny Ingram had. It was
Is it the Taurus?
yeah, it was a
The old
Taurus.
school
It was a
Taurus
Taurus.
joint.
Yep, it's around. Yeah. And we sat in line getting some food. First of all, I'm in 10th grade. I'm not supposed to be off campus. I'm with these seniors and shit. And these niggas go outside. Next thing you know, I see thumping against the glass and shit. Yo, these niggas, him and Sam got to fighting, man. Like that shit was one of the funniest shits I ever seen. Yeah. Yo, it was funny as shit outside of the Wendy's at lunchtime, and then the car ride back, that nigga Sam was quiet as shit because he got his ass beat. That was shit. Like I was like,
wait a minute.
Yeah.
All right, so I'm not going to comment on the actual fight. I'll tell y'all how it happened.
Yeah.
So we was in line, and Sam owed me some money. So,
Sam who?
Sam, I'm not saying names. I can't say names.
I'm sorry, I apologize.
Yeah. I know you tried, but yeah. So
Uncle Sam.
I'm assuming I know who it is.
Okay.
So
all right.
he owed me some bread, so I'm sitting in line, and I see him pull out some money. So I'm like, yo, what's good with that bread? And he looking at the money, and he says just like this. He's like, I can't see me giving you your money back. So I was like, but you got your money in your hand. And he's like, I still just can't see me giving you your money back. Well, I was like, well, either you gonna give it back or I'm gonna take it. So he was like, well, you gotta do what you feel. And I was like, well, we can step outside and have a better conversation, and whatever happened. I can't comment on what happened, but that was the conversation that transpired in the Wendy's line.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. Blue used to be a wild nigga.
I've heard stories. Blue
used to be a wild nigga. He used to blow me too.
I used to hear stories.
Not like with a
Yes, anyway. I used to blow you.
Right, relax.
That's crazy.
That's not crazy.
No. We're good.
I was not going there. I was going to let you ride.
I'm glad you punch yourself. Yeah, you're on point.
But we would be in the mall somewhere, and this nigga Blue, we'd be walking, and all of a sudden Blue would take his shirt off. It'd be like, yo, this nigga mugging on me. I'd be like, who? What nigga? It ain't even no niggas around us. He'd be in a white beater, and Blue he was a funny body. I ain't gonna lie. Back in the day, he was a funny body. Like his shoulders was all wide and shit. He was
I was a little slim.
This nigga mugging on me.
Oh, he was seen over. Okay.
Yeah.
He had the Dwight Howard build.
Yeah. I mean, I'm undefeated when it came to the fight.
He had the Dwight Howard.
He said exactly. Steph's face cleared up. He said exactly.
He was the Dwight Howard with no muscles.
That's how he used to be in the go-go with the white beat on. Even when he was rapping.
Yeah. Let me tell you something. The Go-Go's, once you left Arlington with the Go-Go's, nah, you got humbled, dog.
Oh yeah.
You got humbled leaving Arlington.
And who else in this motherfucker from Virginia? Because we need to be in here, you know what I'm saying, ready to go. Like I hope nigga, because that's how it was though. When we was out of Virginia and we had to go niggas, Virginia stuck together. I don't give a fuck who the fuck it was. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I heard stories about Blue and Colmore too.
And with Coolmore?
Colmore.
Oh yeah. That's when you punched the. It was a hate crime. It was a hate crime. It's when you punched the Hispanic nigga and knocked him down the hill.
I don't recall any of this.
You do. I saw it.
I remember that story.
If I recall correctly, we were going to a party. The party got canceled, so we decided to ride through Coolmore, and we saw an innocent man.
I don't recall any of this.
You jumped out of the car unprovoked.
He said an innocent man.
You jumped out of the car unprovoked. You punched him in the face and knocked him down the hill. That's what I remember.
I don't recall any of this story. I can't confirm or deny that this actually happened.
Well, there were witnesses.
The witnesses?
Oh man,
it was like 5 of them. It was deep.
And hey, look, since we getting talking about Blue and shit, man. What's up, Blue?
Oh man, what's going on with y'all? Happy to be here.
Yes, sir. Bro. Yes, sir, man. What you got going on, man? You a legend out here, man.
Word in the streets, they call you Blue Hefner.
Yeah,
that's what I heard.
That's what I heard.
Yeah.
That should be your Instagram handle, though.
So what I got going on? So somehow, some way, I fell into working with models. So
okay.
That's where that name, the Hefner portion, come from. Of course, if y'all don't know, they talking about Hugh Hefner as it relates to, because I work with various amounts with women
with fine women
in a professional setting. I must reiterate that in a professional setting,
as we would expect.
Nothing inappropriate.
Yeah,
never.
I mean, yeah, they're always inappropriately dressed, but it's still a professional setting.
Absolutely.
So to take y'all back, how did I get into this? At one point, I was playing around with some hats, and I got called to a model shoot. And this girl was like, can I model some of your hats? So I let her model the hats, and a light bulb went off. Like, well, I guess I can promote working with models. So I started doing model shoots. I would invite a whole bunch of models, and they would, display the hats, and then I would use them to promote and sell the hats. And then, I had a, good personality, and I had some style, and the marketing was there because, I went to school for all of that. So I was on the marketing.
You had a
the
good
brand
personality?
Yeah.
And style.
Yeah, so.
And style.
He doubled down.
That nigga Blue got personality and style.
Yeah. So what ended up happening was a couple of the models pulled me to the side and wanted me to work with them, on their careers. And, I was like, fuck it, why not? So that ballooned into 1 or 2 models. Then it bumped up to like 10 models. You look, how you just be working and you look up and then you got 10 girls. So, and then it started traveling because the girls wasn't local. And then, I got a situation to go to LA. So I went to LA and then got introduced where I currently stay. And now it's just a room full of models, and I know half the models in there, and I work with them, and it's just an exciting life to live and to deal with. It ain't all glams and glory.
Fuck no, nothing is. Nothing is.
After you get past that beauty, and you got to deal with personalities and attitudes, and you got to deal with you not paying this more. This one is making more money than this one, and you getting more attention than this one, and then. When you got 9 girls breathing down your neck or 5 girls breathing down your neck, looking at them get real old real quick. So, a lot of y'all get to benefit of seeing the finished product, but I gotta create that product and
finished product is a good word.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? Because as an outsider looking in, like obviously any guy looking at your page in a quick glance would be like, oh my God. Blue is living the best life in the world. He's around women that are almost half naked all the time. But if you think of it as a real man, like, bro, how difficult is that to be around all the fucking... You're constantly dealing with a pause, either a hard on, or you trying to like, do I do this? Do I do that? Can I survive here? Like, there's just so many things that you're dealing with as a dude in those environments, and then you have to be professional. You have to do your job. You have to do that. Like, it's it's more than just I'm living the life because I'm around half naked women all the time.
Let's talk about that. So let's talk about before going into the photo shoot and then after the photo shoot. Let's not even talk about the photo shoot because what y'all see is the baddies, the women, the pictures, the outfits, the location,
are they
the
on time
and the editing and all of that.
So you go.
That's the thing. They not there on time, are they?
First off, they never on time. They never ever on time.
I can't live my life.
Never on time.
I can't have it there.
And then when you get there,
I can't do laundry.
When they finally get there, they still got to do makeup. So that's an hour of makeup. And because men are such pervs, not you guys, but regular men are such pervs.
Absolutely.
They coming in this joint in sweatpants and pullovers. They coming in this joint looking like goddamn Attack of the Clones, like they so covered up. So then they got to take everything off. They got to get glammed up.
Attack of the Clones. What is it?
Yeah, what? You don't know what Attack of the Clones is? When they mask covered, they got face masks on. They got different sets of clothes on. They got everything. So they come in that joint. And you get to see them, because really it's 90-10. They only, in the model, they only looking good for 10%. After the 10%, they back in the regular clothes to the 90%. So you do the shoot after you wait all of that. You do the shoot, you get after the shoot. Now is, I'm hungry. And since when you the only man and there's 6 girls in that joint, now they be looking at you, you going to take us to eat? What?
Yeah, that line of business is not for me.
Right. So now it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
pack a lunch, bitch.
But if you got any type of
you know how to make a bill.
Right.
He was already late.
Hold on. Before you go any further, how many times have you been on a photo shoot and a shorty pulled out a pack of lunch and pulled out a PB&J?
You pull out PB&J? With a little carton milk, shake it.
That might be the one. That might be the one to get more money, because she's self-sufficient.
Because if you drink anything with a PB&J other than milk, you shouldn't work with them no more.
No bullshit.
That is
I'll show you on that. I'm sitting here thinking like, what do?
So
get out of here.
Shake it. Shake the milk.
And then you deal with that, but the other crazy part is with social media now, everybody is accessible. Now you get to the joint where it's celebrities and stuff in the DMs. So Niggas be thinking I be living a dream until a nigga like A$AP Rocky, who is notorious for going in the DMs and knocking shorties down. Like the amount of
Does
people.
Rihanna know?
Huh? Does Rihanna know?
We got to tag them both.
Yeah, but
She said, "Does Rihanna
the
know?"
amount of I mean, we're not gonna say, but you're not gonna get me hemmed up. But we're not gonna say if it's before and after that. That's for y'all to find out. But the amount of celebrities that go knock these models down.
Then they come to you for self, to
man,
build
you know
themselves.
how many? You wouldn't believe how many celebrities follow me and be in my comments or
For
be
the purpose
liking.
of them.
Yeah. Oh yeah. They don't follow me for me.
Right, right.
Yeah.
I mean,
You
except
know,
for those
I
random
done,
up.
I done slipped it, and Tyrese then sent me a message, and then he forgot, so he deleted the message. Like, Sean Kingston, it's a bunch of them that come in there.
That's what I wanted you to do. I wanted you to name drop.
Tag Tyrese.
You told me at one point, wasn't Gary Payton?
Yeah, Gary Payne was big. Gary Payne was in the he's a big one. He jumps in there.
Pause.
Well, big what? What the fuck?
Oh my God, this is false.
That was all right.
So y'all worse than Cameron and make something.
Sure.
Jeez.
That was absurd.
So,
But it's the tone and the delivery. Yeah. He was a big one. Cut it out, dog. We'll do that.
So, you see, because I do got a little bit of in kid because I help manage, social medias, and so you get to kind of see the insights of how people think and how thirsty just people are in general, and it be the niggas with money to be the thirstiest. Like you would think with all of this money and all of that fame, they wouldn't be that thirsty.
Wait a minute, is it thirst or is it a question? Like, did they just send a message or are they thirsty?
Oh, so now the wave is the celebrities now send emoji. They'll send emoji to gauge temperature.
Right, but
like the eyes.
Again, so is that thirsty or is that me trying to see if you?
Or
I mean, how the fuck am I supposed to fish? I'm asking.
I feel like sending an emoji is thirst. If
thirsty?
If you send them little eyes, that's thirst.
And that's what 95% of the time it's the eyes.
It's the eyes. Yeah.
Or you tell a bitch that you try and fuck immediately. Like, come over here and let's fuck.
That's
Oh, these conversations. Oh, it ain't no small talk. They get straight to it.
I was about to say, I mean, you have to start somewhere. Like, everybody has to start somewhere. Like, at what point can I throw my hook out there? Like, what point am I supposed to start? If I say hi, nigga, that's thirsty.
Let's see some more notables. Drake. It's been in there plenty of times.
BBL, Drizzy?
Yeah. Oh my God. Yeah.
How old were the girls?
Oh no, they all above age.
I know.
We've never seen confirmed allegations of Drake actually messing with anybody underage. There's been no confirmed allegations. Little Baby is notorious
Why is
for
he
it.
around?
Little Baby does a lot. He participates in a lot of that.
Have they've hit you or they hit the girls?
No, they hit the girls. They don't. I mean. They go to my page to find the girls because I tag everybody. So they go to the page to find the girls, and then they'll hit the girls directly. So people like Drake don't hit them directly. Drake will send his man, and then he'll hit you.
I just want to watch the Mac. I want to watch Truck Turner. Like, cause that's my man for like my man out here pimping shit, like real shit, yo. Y'all looking
pimping at his finest,
man.
Yeah,
you have to.
Pimpin' ain't dead. Just move to the website.
I moved to the website.
I feel like
RIP.
You went back to the hats. I feel like all this shit started kind of with the Marley Dumars shit, and the print shop.
That's crazy. And Steph trying to take credit for it, but it's cool.
No. I'm not trying to take credit.
It's cool.
No.
He trying to find a percentage
right now.
Yeah, Steph
trying to say that he was there for it. That's what he's trying to say.
So I think he might want like 0.1%.
Yeah, I'd say because it ain't. Marley was way past then.
No,
but the shop was way past then.
But that's when your followers started getting.
That's not true.
That's not true. Yeah, but that was a different. Those were followers for the hats. I was improving
the hats. But they didn't. Hats was it.
The hats were the segue.
The hat. No,
but I feel like that was the segue to the hats.
Nah,
the hats was what did it.
I had to build a whole new page and gain a whole new followers. Yes. So now the misconception with social media is if you build a following on one platform or under one idea, it translates and it absolutely does not translate.
No.
Like I find a lot of models who I can build their pages and they'll get 1 million followers, and then they'll try to sell women clothes, and it always fails because you made your brand off you have naked men who want to see you naked. You now can't translate to selling something. They didn't.
You don't have no women following
They
you that
didn't
are
come
going to
here
buy
to buy
them
nothing.
Right.
So it never translates unless you might potentially try to sell something that men are attracted to that'll divert their attention. But now I encourage people, as weird it is, and it's OnlyFans days. Like if you want to sell something, you have to sell like your panties or something. Like you have to take the crowd that you got it. You got it. Yes, panties are extremely huge sale. Like you wouldn't imagine the amount of people. First off, the amount of men that are nasty.
Used panties, niggas?
Yes, used. Like nigga, they want you to walk around in them, play with your cooch in them, and then put them in the Ziploc and mail them.
So I'm curious. I want to know what these niggas do with these. Like,
bruh, I don't know what they do with them, but the
these
amount
are Buffalo
of people,
Bill ass niggas, man. Sounds of the Lambs ass niggas.
and it's a lot. I mean,
they nail them up like Willie Mays Hayes was nailing up his gloves for every base he stole. Niggas just got panties on the jump.
Every base he stole.
Yeah.
It's crazy the amount of people that's buying this stuff too. Like you wouldn't amount the amount of people that's buying panties and these little pussy socket joints where they make a custom. The girls are now make a mold print of their coochie, and then they'll make a pussy pocket is what they call it. They'll make an imprint of their coochie.
Pocket rocket.
Pocket,
No, it's called a pocket pussy. And you. I mean, these type of items are selling, but these things are translating because now you have the audience who is resonating to that because this is what they came to see.
Yeah.
Selling outfits, selling undies, selling the pockets,
selling feet.
Yeah, feet pictures. A lot of people. I mean, now one of the biggest things that I've seen in 2024. I mean, it's been out for a while. It's been jumping. Is farting. So
they talking about that shit. I heard some shit about that too.
Well, how do you sell farting?
So you sell video.
Dog.
So now they've got people now who they want you to go eat a specific type of food, like mussels. I've seen have been like one of the biggest curators of farts. So the guys will pay for you to fart, and then they'll go tell you to go to Red Lobster, get a pound of mussels, eat the mussels. And then they want
those
the
ain't
wet,
real muscles,
juicy
nigga.
joint.
You have Red Lobster. Those ain't real muscles.
I mean, whatever.
That's why you farting, nigga.
Yeah.
Them motherfuckers frozen.
What are they selling at Red Lobster? They're not muscles,
Bruh.
All that shit frozen, man. Them just coming in the truck, man.
Look,
I don't know what's going on here.
Yeah, I mean,
I just want to know what one of my farts is worth.
Bruh, your farts. I mean, the girls' farts. The most I've seen.
Okay.
We've seen. I've got somebody to do 300 for a video, and that's excluding them buying the actual meal. So them buying the meal.
We're talking about the meal that's associated with the fart.
Yeah, so the meal for them to fart, and then for a custom video, then we've got it up to 300 for a custom video. If you got fart videos laying around, which is common now, you could probably get 20 a pot for random videos. But this is gold. So and that's what I mean. Like people want my job until you got to get my job because now you got to collect
farts. You got to be in the room.
First off, I'm not collecting farts. But when the girl, but imagine a model coming to you and be like, how do I answer this? Like he wants me to fart, and it's like
fuck fart, nigga. Fuck,
nigga. What? How do you tell somebody? How do you convince somebody who looks like this on social media to go fart? Yeah, to go fart. Like, but it's money involved. This ain't no chump change. Like if you got 5 people that want this and it's $300 a pop, like bitch, you better go. You know what I mean? Like you got to turn around into you better go fart. Like I don't know what you.
Okay, so amen.
Say amen.
Yeah. All right. So look, guys. Pew. I had to pull us away from.
Yeah. It's $1,500. I'm farting for $1,500.
I'm not.
I'm a fart for $1,500. I just did the math on that.
Exactly. That's what I mean. Them numbers. 300. The numbers is
All right, no. We're talking about the numbers, right? Steph, remember the 5 mil, the step question? All right, remember that, right? So I'm gonna ask one real quick because I ain't gonna lie, I need to use the restroom real quick. So I'm gonna ask one question though.
before you do the homework.
And then that's the follow up. Yeah, we're gonna get to the homework just a second. The follow up is gonna be Steph's joint with the per steps. But the real question is, if you had to leave your house every day, and every single day you stepped on your porch, there was a chicken outside that tried to attack you. Every single day, right? Or once a year you got to fight a tiger. What you gonna
I think we did this before.
Yeah, but I just created this one because it's slightly different.
So I got to fight a chicken every day.
Every single day that you step outside your porch, a chicken is going to try to attack you.
Or once a year I got to fight a tiger.
Or once a year, a tiger is going to attack you.
I'm going to fight the chicken every
You don't
day.
have no gun. No guns allowed.
I'm going to fight the chicken every day.
Every single day?
Yeah, because the first time I fight the tiger, it's going to fucking maul me to death. And it's a wrap.
But you can stab him now. You can stab him.
So I got a weapon.
You got a whole
Yeah,
year.
but no guns, though. No guns allowed. Anything else is allowed.
I'm still taking the chicken. The tiger's going to kill me.
I would say it would be a better analogy if you said a dog. If you had to fight a dog once a year, a pit bull once a year, or a chicken every day.
I just wanted something in addition to
a
the...
tiger.
I'm going to fuck the pit up.
A tiger, I can't imagine you kill. You know, a tiger.
He said no gun. He said
No gun. No gun. You can have a knife. You can have a machete. No gun.
Have you not seen that movie? Have you not seen that movie?
I got bow and arrow?
Sure.
Oh, bet. It's a wrap.
Or a spear.
Yeah, nigga, you getting it.
What are we in Africa? What?
Well, I can choose my fucking weapon.
Yeah, except for a gun.
Oh, fuck.
It might be realistic. It must be a weapon that you have currently in your arsenal.
Well, I have a machete outside.
Good luck with a machete with a tiger. Good luck.
Why do you have a machete?
It came with the house.
For trees. You actually use machetes for trees. If you start looking at the cartel, they actually used to cut down trees.
But that's the only thing I've been using it for is cutting down like weeds or fucking long ass stalks that grow up in the yard. I did a lot of yard work yesterday. You know what I'm saying? This heat.
Yeah. Like, you don't cut arms off. I know the cartel tells you otherwise, but you're supposed to use it for trees.
But my nigga, like I smooth cut through a motherfucking this big ass branch. Phew, that shit went straight through. I was like, oh shit.
This nigga said it came with the house.
It did. But the shit was in the, they left so much shit in the garage.
Yeah.
Machete was in there. I was like, oh shit, bet. I'll show you. It's right there underneath the heater, right by next to the computer.
Nah, I mean, I believe you.
Yeah, that shit's right there.
That question is crazy. I'm not fighting the tiger. Under any circumstances, am I fighting the tiger over a fucking chicken?
Or in any case, there's no reason why you would fight a tiger.
But
chickens have wings.
Are mean, bro.
They have wings.
I would have chicken wings every night, fresh chicken wings every night, because every night I would kill that chicken, and every night we would go through the process of cooking that.
I think I love my wife. Chicken again?
I saw Rocky Balboa catch a chicken and just.
Maybe think like a Beanie the Butcher line.
What about?
That nigga said he was chasing.
Don't say to me like that.
Crazy.
Pause. The way he looked at you.
Don't look at me and say.
He said,
Hey, yo. Hey, go ahead, bro.
Benny the Butcher. Oh my God.
Whoa.
Hey, yeah, you good.
Steph, did you get to the other one?
Oh, no, he got to something.
No. Relax.
So the other one was, would you take $5 million today, or you get $1 for every step you take for the next year?
$5 million.
So you get $5 million today.
They can't do that.
Yeah, you can. Sure, you can.
You calculate?
Yeah, why not? Calculate all you want, but. Again, you're calculating, but you're not calculating for, as an example, for me personally, I'm taking $1 per step because for the next year, like I saw in the video, because they pulled this from a random fucking video I saw on Facebook and Instagram or something. But like for the next year, my job is to walk and take steps as much as fucking possible to the point where I'm damn near not able to walk.
How much you getting for each step?
$1 for every single step you take for the next year.
Is this tax free?
Tax free, sure.
Realistically,
or you get $5 million tax free.
Realistically, how many steps can you take in a day?
I can let you know, brother.
Right.
My average is 20,000.
20,000, right? That's $20,000 every day for the next year. 300 times 365.
7.5 million. If we doing round
right,
7.5 million.
There you go.
Would be in a year.
20,000.
Did you just do that on your phone?
Yeah, that fast.
Oh.
Because I walk a lot.
Yeah, me too.
What I tell you that
Where my health at?
20,000 steps is equivalent to 10 miles walking. So
Right, I mean, it's a lot of fucking
people,
walking.
A lot of people don't do 20,000.
Most people don't do 20,000 steps per day.
Most people don't. Most people will clean up about 10. That would be around 3.5 million. If you're doing 10,000 steps, it would be about 3.5 million. So for a normal person, the 5 million would be the better option.
I'm the same. I'm like I say I'm about like right now 24,000
steps per day.
2,400. Hold on, real quick. Hold on.
2,400 steps per day.
I'm gonna give you my.
That's like $200,000 for the year.
Hold on.
It ain't that.
Hold on.
That's a salary, nigga.
Let me give you my average, my nigga.
Niggas is making that now.
Hold on. I'm on my health app, man. Hold on. Give me a minute.
Nah, no way. There's no. Nick has to be doing more steps than that.
No, he does definitely.
Because Nick's
So
job.
the average person does between 7 to 10 steps.
That might have been yesterday. I was at the mall. This was yesterday.
Look at a weekday for real quick.
Past 7 days.
Pull up a real weekday if you can.
One of the days when you walk through the tunnels.
That's the tunnel. One of the days when you're working, because I know you walk a lot when you work.
You should be doing it on your watch.
Either way,
you don't use your watch to calculate
I'm
your
taking
steps?
$1 per
I
day.
get that shit all day.
$1 per step.
So every day I do a 200% of my.
What's your goal?
I never said nothing.
So he
My
got a
goal is
standard
1,000 calories a day.
I do
That's
like hold on. This is today.
1,000 calories.
Yeah.
All right, so this was today.
1,000 calories a day.
A week.
Burned through exercise.
A week.
Like how many steps did you do in a week? Does it say?
Let me see. Let me go down the steps. I'm trying to find.
I don't wear my Apple Watch.
Yeah, I'm trying to find out what the steps are.
I just canceled
I
that.
just know my
Did you really?
my move.
I'm trying to get
my
grown man watch.
calories.
I'm trying to get a real watch collection.
556
Rolexes,
calories in a
all
week.
that type of shit.
Yeah, so
In a week.
Yeah, so you're about 10,000 steps.
Yeah, 556 calories a week, 14-minute exercise a week, and I'm at 10 hours standing. Move, stand. They don't show me what the fuck is show all. I'm trying to see my steps. All right, boom.
So
here we go.
to answer your question, while he look at that,
Average steps is 5,695 steps.
yeah. So the average person would go with the 5 million. Me, since I'm an avid walker, I would go with the steps.
So for
I'm taking
June,
the steps
for
regardless.
June, I did 9,550 steps. May
For the whole month of June.
for the whole month of June. For May, I did 9,870 steps. So yeah.
Wait, you do 10,000 a day?
When I'm
20.
focused, 20.
20,000 a day.
Yeah, that's probably equivalent to like 4 hours of walking a day.
That's crazy.
Well, y'all,
me see
yeah,
something
because
real
I
Yeah, because
I'll tell you,
2024, I'm at 7,929 steps per day.
the most steps I ever did in one day was 40,000 steps.
According to
That's
WebMD,
crazy.
That was 6 hours of walking.
according to
crazy.
WebMD, the average American takes 4,800 steps per day. So you can make roughly $5,000 per day average by just walking for 365 days.
What's $5,000 for the year?
Right, so I'm going to do 365, 1.825.
Yeah, so I mean, you got to go with the steps. Let me change my answer.
Right, you got to go with the steps.
Yeah.
No, I would definitely go with the money.
You got to go with the.
If I was an average person, if I wasn't me who walks, no, I would go with the money.
Yeah, if I was, if I had facts,
No,
I feel
I'm
you.
taking the
Yeah,
dollar
I mean,
per step.
So that means you would have to work for your steps.
Fuck yeah.
And
Absolutely.
I would
Then-
rather
then-
have the money and not have to work
For the
that
next
hard.
year, my job is to
your
take
whole job
steps.
is to just fucking walk.
Walk.
Yeah, walk.
My job is to walk.
You out
My
here playing
nigga, for the
Forrest
next
Gump.
year.
Walk. Where it gets complicated is when you have a nigga with feet like me.
I hope you got some Cortez. You out here like Forrest Gump. Imagine how much money Forrest
Your
Gump
feet are
got.
going to be an issue.
I
Complication.
can't walk for 8 hours and no Cortezes.
That's going to be a complication.
Take that
for
5
Steph.
million, brother. Take that 5 million.
Yeah, I was
brother.
about to say. People don't understand how difficult it is to walk consistently every day when you got life,
Oh, yeah, I'm
life
sure.
happening.
We were just talking about.
But-
I got all those skyline apartments and them towers and shit over there.
Yeah.
Nigga, I get like 13 stops in one building.
If it comes down to my paper,
It's a wrap.
Yeah.
I'm walking, and they got that old ass carpet in there. So try pushing the motherfucking cart across that old. Nigga, I'm like, God damn, it's resistance.
I'm in them
So
streets.
yeah,
I'm
definitely
walking.
all day.
All right. Well, look. Hey, man.
Say man.
We're going to go homework real quick.
Oh
We
yeah.
had some homework.
Yes sir.
You know what I'm saying? We pushed it off a week.
Yeah, it's been 2 weeks now. It's
You
been
know,
2
so
weeks now.
we got to get it out the way.
Yeah.
And the homework was selected by me. It was on the list. I actually added it to the list as well. It was Thundercat. It is what it is. Thundercat, I don't even know. Technically, he falls under a R&B / soul category on Apple Music. The album came out in 2020. I love Thundercat. That's why I added him to here. I thought that it would be a good like vibe, you know what I mean, for the cast. It's a little bit of R&B, a little bit of soul. I thought Nick would, be able to catch the vibes from it because me and Nick are always the ones that are opposing when it comes to this music thing.
Yeah.
And of course, I figured Steph would fuck with at least a little bit of it.
Yeah, since he presented Jadena.
Yeah.
I was about to go. I was about to talk about that.
Go ahead. Yeah.
But my favorites from the particular joint is Funny Thing. I love Funny Thing.
Yeah, favorite track on the album.
Yeah, I love Funny Thing. Funny Thing is my shit. Dragon Ball Do-Rag. The Do-Rag song is fire.
The video's hilarious.
King of the Hill is also fire, which has my people. I can't remember their name. But it's a little group of like random ass white boys actually, and they play. They're featured on that song. It's not listed on there, but they're featured on the song, and it's fucking incredible. The album in general is just dope. I love Thundercat. He brings a completely different vibe that's not really out there today, and so I put it on the list. So
all right, well, I'm going. The vibe that you're saying is not. He has a vibe that I can equate to other people. When I listen to this, I got a Lucky Day vibe. I got a Childish Gambino vibe.
You see Childish.
I got a NERD vibe.
Yeah.
And it was just like it was something else there too that I've been trying to quite figure out. But the Interstellar Love, that was my shit.
Second joint.
The second joint. The intro was cool. The intro was straight. It got me ready for it. Yeah. My favorite. I'm gonna go with my favorite joint on here. Unrequited Love. That was my shit. That joint, Unrequited Love was my shit. King of the Hill, How I Feel. That whole pocket between Dragon Ball Do-Rag and down to Unrequited Love was fire. Ty Dolla $ign always, comes through.
Yeah, he be coming through.
Yeah, but I thoroughly enjoyed this joint. I listened to this joint maybe like 4 times. Y'all might hear this shit next week on the beach in Honduras. I ain't gonna hold you for real,
Thundercat's on a couple of my playlists.
Yeah, definitely. I actually, you know how I roll. I'm not an Apple Music guy or whatever. I listen to it straight through on YouTube, but I will purchase this album. Definitely.
His older shit is actually really good too.
Yeah, this was really a great listen. It was soothing. It felt like a album full of interludes in a way because he had like maybe 3 song riffs of where it was just maybe like a minute long. You know what I'm saying? Not that long. So yeah, I really liked this joint. It was dope.
That's what's up,
man. Y'all are speaking so highly of this album.
Mm-hmm.
That I feel like I need to go listen to it again. But in all fairness, I did listen to it all the way through. But I don't think I really gave it a fair shot.
Mm-hmm.
True.
Like, cause I didn't first listen, I didn't fuck with it at all. But listening to y'all talk, like I mean, the fact that I do fuck with Jadena the way that I fuck with Jadena, I feel like I should fuck with this joint too.
That's a fair comparison too.
Yeah, but I didn't.
Definitely.
But I also probably did. I probably wouldn't have fucked with that Jadena album that I suggested if I didn't listen to his earlier albums either.
True.
You know what I'm saying? True. So I do feel like I probably need to go back and listen to that joint again to really give it an honest assessment. But right now, I didn't really like the joint at all.
Really?
Yeah. But I didn't finish no songs.
I feel like in the car,
I didn't finish any songs.
I feel like there was 1 or 2 that had you bobbing in the car on the way here. Because, we usually listen to the homework on the way here, on the way home type of thing. Like, I feel like there was 1 or 2 that you was
I feel like I need to give it another opportunity.
I'm going to have to second that. And I know I wasn't a part of y'all homework, but I have heard the album. And outside of a couple songs, like it wasn't resonating with me. Like maybe it was a little bit too soulful. Like I like a good mixture of something that I could bop to, and his soulfulness kind of went out the roof. I feel like this is more like smokers music, and I don't really dab into smoking, and you have an element of that where he got a music where you relax in and you kind of vibing, and I just wasn't. Yeah, I wasn't all the way there.
There's some shit I put on in the car with wifey.
When we come back from Honduras, I'm probably gonna fuck with that album.
Yeah. Right.
You probably gonna do what?
I'm probably gonna fuck with the album.
Like, real
okay.
shit.
I'm probably gonna fuck
It's
with
gonna be
then it's gonna be attached to something too.
Yeah, it's gonna be attached. Yeah, exactly.
It's gonna be attached to experience and memories and shit like that.
And,
So it's
and
gonna be a
I
different
think
ballgame.
that's different from me because I'm always on a go.
Yeah.
So vibing and relaxing is something that I really can't get with. Like my idea of relaxing is having a drive or going somewhere, getting out and doing something, staying there for 15 minutes, then leaving. Like I don't like to sit anywhere for a long period of time. And this music resonates with somebody who takes it in and meditates to it and kind of vibes with it, and that's just kind of not my jam.
Yeah, true. I can see that.
That funny thing track though, that funny thing, it hit different. Like that one, and it's short. And I notice in a lot of this music now, a lot of they don't produce music over 2 minutes and 30 seconds.
Dog, that's been my biggest
critique and issue.
Learning curve.
adapting to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, definitely.
Nothing is over 2 minutes 30 seconds. They want you to get in and get out.
You barely even get 2 16s now.
You got
on the rap
hook,
joint.
singular.
Yeah,
a hook. Yeah, it used to be hook verse
maybe
hook,
two.
verse,
Maybe
hook.
you got one on the outro.
Now I've seen a couple tracks where it's all hook.
Yeah.
They just do the hook, maybe a bridge, and then do the hook again. They don't even do verses.
That's
they
the style
just
of
do
music
hook,
now.
Bridge, hook,
Because the only 2 things that's gonna catch you in the song is hook and beat.
Hook and the beat.
Yeah, so they
two
do
most
that.
important things.
So I got a question for y'all. Who would y'all? Let's see if y'all had a feature for Thundercat. Who would y'all like to see him do a feature with?
Oh, I can tell you now, Lucky Day.
That's a good fucking question.
Lucky Day.
Okay.
Lucky Day all day. Either Lucky Day, or I could see him with a Janae Aiko to kind of like offset a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, you know, she's gonna bring a little softer tone. He's got a little groovier, I would say funkadelic type of vibe. With Janae will bring something, you know, a little bit more softer.
My answer to this question is going to be the same person no matter what you ask me. It's SZA. I want to hear SZA on literally every fucking thing I hear.
I feel you.
Mine would be Kanye. I think Kanye and Thundercat could be crazy.
Yeah.
Could be
I can see that too.
crazy.
I can see that too.
would be good.
Kanye could go somewhere crazy with that.
Yeah. And I mean, you could even say Pharrell. You could say Pharrell. I could see Pharrell doing something with him
I could
as
see
well.
that. I could see that.
With something. Speaking of Pharrell, we get off topic and shit, but Eclipse new album coming out. Nigga,
Yeah, they do got a new album coming out.
Oh my god, they had a listening party last week, yo. Oh my gosh, I can't wait. And they got my man Stove God Cooks on the album. That's what I'm fucking talking about.
Nick, I feel like you're way too excited.
Yeah, what old head
mean?
album? And I don't mean old head, I mean people on this list here. What old head album have y'all heard that y'all been impressed with this year? Because a lot of them, Meth and Redman came out, Jadakiss came out. Like,
I'm gonna tell you.
Go ahead.
Ghostface Killer just dropped the album. That's fucking crazy. Ghostface ain't old.
Yeah, no, he definitely old. I mean, I have to go back and look, but
Ghost just dropped the album in, I want to say,
because
early
LL
May.
Cool J just dropped the track, and that train was
Meth. Everything I've heard Method Man on lately is Method Man's been killing shit. Method Man's. I'm a Griselda fan to the bone. You know what I'm saying? So yeah. It is all
the music that I've heard from there's the generation that's my generation. I haven't been impressed with.
You actually listened to the LL Cool J album?
Not the album. He just dropped the single. He didn't drop the album yet. It was him and Rick Ross and Fat Joe on the track.
I think I seen that. I think I seen that.
100 people out of 100 would have told you that was going to be trash.
If we're looking at that poster right there, if we're looking at that frame right there,
that Eminem song wasn't good.
That's trash. There's one person that I would even think about listening to, and he's bottom left corner.
Yeah, Jay-Z.
There's nobody else.
No.
I don't want to hear.
You can't do that. I'm sorry. You can't do that.
Yes, I can.
Nas has dropped some of the best music with Hit Boy. No. Nas has 6 albums out with Hit Boy, and all 6 of them shits is
we talking about recently.
Exactly.
Recently,
That's fairly recent.
6 albums.
You wouldn't give Wayne a listen?
No.
Nah.
Real listen?
Nah.
Yes, I would listen to all of their songs. But real listen to the point replay value,
like anticipation. Behold,
I don't expect to replay Eminem song. I don't expect to replay anybody on their song.
Yeah, no interest in Cam even. Like none of.
I love Cam.
I love Cam on a podcast.
I love Cam. Period.
I like Cam. I would like
Cam.
Cam.
Cam was trash.
I like Cam. Cam top 15.
That's stupid.
Cam top 15, top 25 in all time.
Because I mean, Eminem got a new album coming out in
top 25 ain't that good.
Nah.
Top 25 is
top 25 is really good.
As a matter of fact,
Sam Linda top 50.
All right, so hold on. Let me ask y'all this. Since we on the music.
Animation, nigga. Animation.
Who y'all favorite album of 2024?
My favorite album 2024.
We almost 6 months in. Favorite album 2024.
Who came out in 24?
I mean, go ahead and look.
I would have to go. I got a few.
Favorite album of 2024.
I got a few right now. I
tell y'all unequivocally who mine was, and it was a sleeper. Nicki Minaj to me has the best album 2024 right now.
I didn't even listen to it.
I'm gonna tell you, Rhapsody.
Rhapsody's
album is fucking crazy.
Who else came out in 24? I don't know who came out.
Schoolboy Q's album is crazy.
I'm gonna say something real crazy. I'm gonna say something real crazy.
Listen to Schoolboy Q.
But overall, right now, Vultures One is my fucking the album of the year.
Oh, Kanye West.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
2024. That's the album of the year.
That wasn't bad. It was.
That's what you was gonna say. It's not that.
No, that's not what I was gonna say.
It ain't.
But
it wasn't horrible.
I forgot about Vultures.
Yeah, Vultures was bad.
Quickly scroll through my albums real quick. Lil Dicky's album is something crazy.
Lil Dicky came out with an album 24.
Lil Dicky's album was crazy.
Lil Dicky,
but I don't think it's the album of the year. But Vultures is way better than Vultures.
I gotta go look at the Lil Dicky album too. I mean, right now, Nicki Minaj album to me was the most complete album that I've heard this year. Most complete.
The most complete album for me this year so far has been Blue Lips by Schoolboy Q. That is complete. Like you get everything from that joint. I really love that album.
Blue Lips was cool. I didn't dislike it, but there was nothing that stood out to me. We do need though. Since we're talking about albums, we do need a homework for next week.
We do need a homework. Yeah.
Okay.
Let Blue pick it.
Let Blue pick it. All right, hold on. I got a list.
Let the people pick.
Okay, let me see the list.
Pass through that list. Anything that's not checked off, you can select.
Is there any DMX on here? Because if there's DMX on here, he's gonna pick DMX.
Drag on
it's definitely it's definitely
some Drag On here. I would definitely.
E-Money selected Drag On's album,
and that's what we was listening to on the way to Wendy's.
It's on there.
Drag On.
We was listening to Rough Riders Anthem 1 or Volume 1.
Some of the great music.
That's what we was listening to on the way to Wendy's, man. And the way back too.
So. But
I should have also put Lil Yachty.
I love that album. But I love that album. That album is fire. But select what you want. Anything that's not checked off, you can select. Nick, put a question. While we waiting?
Yeah.
Why you looking? Take your time, Blue.
I was actually really shocked that he was able to have so much input on the fucking homework.
He did.
That was crazy. Y'all weren't like.
I got some interesting some tracks on here. Some of my favorites on here.
You found one that you like?
Oh, we going with opposite H2O, so we just gonna do.
We going Drag On.
Yeah.
Okay.
Just because that was in 2000. That was one of my.
We thought Drag On was about to be the next nigga.
Shout out to E-Money.
He was supposed to. He was supposed to.
Shout out E-Money. What's good,
but
boy?
You know.
Yeah.
When your business ain't right, the music don't make no difference, and the business wasn't right.
Yeah, he seemed like he was next up.
It was no business during that time. It was just like, nigga, let's go. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, him and
Silk Shocker.
No bullshit. Silk the Shocker ran the summertime. No Limit ran the summertime.
That's crazy. Silk the Shocker did not run anything. Silk the Shocker has never ran the summer in my lifetime.
That nigga had big singles out, and he was on the song with Maya. That was crazy. 2 singles. And he was on the joint with Maya. That joint was crazy.
Nigga, Silk the Music ran more summers than
which is one.
There's some music in my bedroom.
It's a great song.
Yeah.
Yes, that's it. Yeah. Hella replay value.
Yeah.
I still can't name one Silk the Shocker song. Not one.
Oh shit.
Not one. Opposite H2O.
If I knew the actual name of the song,
I could tell you. All right,
so opposite H2O, Drag On is the homework.
Yeah, opposite H2O, Drag On.
Let's ride into the bold question.
Can trust be rebuilt?
Who want to take that?
I'll take it.
We need more context than that.
No. Can trust be rebuilt? I think so. I think that obviously, as Blue's kind of saying, context kind of matters. It depends on the relationship. So if it's a light relationship and you break the trust, then maybe it can't because I don't know you that well and you already broke the trust. Whereas, for sake of discussion, if it's one of us here, Blue, Steph, or Nick, like, even if something were to happen, we've known each other for so long, we've dealt with each other for so long, we could probably rebuild that. You know what I mean? Like, it's different than somebody that you kind of consider a quote-unquote friend in passing, and you break that trust. Then you're like, I don't give a fuck. You're gone forever. I don't have no purpose to talk to you because of X, Y, Z. That's just me.
It depends because, for the longest, I've been the type of person where it's like, I trust you till you give me a reason not to. Mm-hmm. That's been my, like, saying, like, my whole MO. But as of late, I don't really trust nobody for real, except for the people that's around me, because I don't really have to have, like, the people that's around me is like, I'm at a point where now it's like, it's a want instead of a need. I don't need niggas around me. Like, the people that's around me is the people that I want around me. You know what I'm saying? So the people that I have around me, I consider family, and it's trust there. You know what I'm saying? Anything, it depends. Not, I won't say anything, but it's certain things that we can, like, if we have a falling out, can be rekindled. It can be cool. Right,
for sure.
It depends on the situation. I've had a best friend for years that I don't trust at all. You know what I'm saying? I would never be able to trust that.
Wait.
You know what I'm saying?
Those two things don't go together.
No, yeah, they do. They most certainly do.
A best friend that you can't trust at all?
Yeah. Yeah, they go together.
I had one. He's not my best friend now.
Okay.
No, I wouldn't say he's my best friend now.
I mean, he can still be your best friend then. Like that. Put it in this context. Like, what if your best friend become a drug addict? Is he not your best friend no more because he's a drug addict? But you can't trust him around your stuff. But y'all built a relationship and he fell victim to drugs. Like, that can't. You just because of circumstance don't mean he not your best friend. But he can't be trusted.
I feel you.
So no, I mean I
ain't gonna lie, that's a wild question, Blue, because it's information versus stuff.
Yeah.
So that's a real weird question, because you're thinking about, like, again, it's information, right? Because what Nick was referring to was information, right? It had nothing to do with stuff. It had nothing to do with a drug addict and somebody stealing stuff. It was information. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't want that relationship because the information was being released.
Right. Yeah.
But in the same breath, what's, like, you know what I mean? Somebody that's providing, like, giving out stuff that's stealing from you, like.
So trust is a spectrum, right?
Yeah,
basically kind of going, right?
Yeah. Say, I would rather I would rather you steal some shit from me versus you. I'm not being able to rely on you, like your loyalty or your knowing that if we was in a situation or something was going on that you would still keep it 100 type of thing. You know what I'm saying? If that makes sense. Like, I would want to know that my well-being is good with you versus you taking shit. Nigga, I can replace the shit that you taking, nigga. Fuck that shit. We'll have a conversation about it, but nigga, at the end of the day, that's just this nigga. That's how he's gonna be. Until you cut that nigga off, he gonna keep doing the same shit. But I'm getting rid of a motherfucker that I can't. I know my well-being is not good with him. Period. You talk about how my back, it's different shit going. You know what I'm saying? Like you have ulterior motives. It's fuck this nigga when you not around me type of shit.
That's a different spot on the spectrum.
Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I can't. No, ain't no rebuilding that type of trust. Nah, nigga. I know. I if I'm out with you, nigga, you ain't gonna have my back. It's been plenty of times with situations where with this person that he displayed that he wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? When shit was gonna pop off. So that's the most important to me. You know what I'm saying?
Say his name.
No,
it is rather.
I think it's circumstantial. That question, the word trust is circumstantial. Because when you think about business, like if I have a piece of information and somebody offers me a great deal of money for that information, now we go, you trusted me with a piece of information that could benefit somebody on the business side. Do I give them that information, collect the money, and then break you in on it? But that'll break our trust, but that's for financial gain. So it's circumstantial in certain sense, because these scenarios happen. These scenarios happen where you sometimes breaking somebody's trust.
That's true.
Is their trust worth the type of money? Because that breaking that trust could put us in a better situation. Or let's say an example like this: y'all trust me to come through every week, but I get a call from a bigger podcast. You know what I mean?
There's no bigger podcast. I don't know what the...
when we talk about, you know, you get a call to go to Philly. You get a call to go to Philly and sit in with them. Yeah. You know what I mean? And they want y'all to
come through.
And they want y'all to say something or bad about this podcast.
I hope that phone call be like, yo,
fuck them niggas, man.
Yeah, bring all of it. Bring, you know, you got that phone call. Yeah, we all coming.
Well, I'm gonna tell you right now, that phone call come. The first thing they gonna say is drop the niggas you run with. Yeah. So if you ain't never had that kind of phone call,
all right,
good. Okay. Because we'll give you an example. They said tough. That that's what 2 Chainz did, and this is where, you know, that loyalty and that trust came in. Jay-Z came calling the 2 Chainz, and he was like, "We need you on the rock, but we need you to drop everybody and everything." And 2 Chainz said, "I can't do it." And Jay-Z has never been on a song with 2 Chainz. And 2 Chainz has said that.
Where your man at? Where your man at?
Who?
Play a circle.
Oh,
Where your man at?
Yeah.
Where your man at?
What's a
Play a circle was 2 people now.
Titty Boy and
exactly. Can't nobody remember his fucking name because he's nobody now and he's fucking at home with no money. Why motherfucking 2 Chainz is doing this one too. Play a circle. The whole reason the Titty Boy is on, the whole reason 2 Chainz is on, is because of that motherfucking what's the song? If I don't do nothing, I'm a ball.
Yeah,
right.
Well, you can take it back further than that.
Play a circle. The name of the group was Play a Circle. It was 2 Chainz and his man.
Right.
And his man is at home right
Wayne,
now.
well, Lil Wayne was on that track too.
Yeah, but Lil Wayne was, but also, I mean, I knew about Titty. I knew about Titty Boy before Play a Circle.
But what happened to his man though?
Luda.
That's what I'm fucking talking about. What happened to his man though?
Yeah,
right.
I mean, usually is the trust and loyalty when it comes down to that. Like when you get calls,
but then it also could be. Think about this. It could ain't nobody come to see you, Otis.
I mean,
facts.
You know what I'm saying? At the end of the day, too.
Yeah.
So, at the end of the day, it's like, nigga, shit.
When you look at trust and loyalty,
that was actually a fact.
Yeah.
And Rem the Model.
Yeah, we can.
And these.
Yeah.
Man, say
bring up Megan Thee Stallion. Like when you look at Megan Thee Stallion's situation with Carl Crawford, like he put $2 million behind her, trusting she was gonna be loyal. And as soon as The Rock called, she jumped ship, tried to sue him out of his money. Like that. So, you know, was that a better move for her? Because again, when you look at trust, it's circumstantial. Because trusting somebody and staying at this position or having to betray somebody to go to another position, like it's circumstantial.
That's why where I'm at now, I trust the niggas around me to be who they are.
Right.
100%.
That's some real shit.
100%.
I never expect anyone to be anything other than they are.
Yeah.
I say that all the time.
Mm-hmm. Right? Yeah, so that's the comfortability. That's the.
If I can't trust you to show up when you say you're going to show up, and I'm still allowing you to be in my circle, that means I've accepted you for that part of you. Mm-hmm. So when you do it, it's okay.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
It's when you get outside of that shit,
right?
Yeah.
Then it becomes weird.
Yeah.
Right. But what I would say about trust is, it can be rebuilt, but can it ever be rebuilt to the point where it was? Mm-hmm. No,
it won't.
Once you violate it, you can get close, but you can never be there. So hear me out, right? So if I trust you 100%, I feel like that's like a naive level of trust. That's you would never do this.
You can't put nothing past nobody.
Yeah, what I'm saying. I feel like that's what 100% trust is. You would never wrong me in this way, or you never.
I'm with you.
But when you do it, I can't say that again. I can't say you would never do it because you've done it. Mm-hmm. So we can't get back to 100, but we can get back to 99.5.
Yeah, because that.
But in the back of my mind,
5,
I can't say that you would never wrong me when you've done it.
You've done it before. Yeah.
I mean, you're right, but
so we can't get back to 100. We can never get back to 100.
Mm-hmm. It depends on the severity.
If you, you know what I'm saying? Like if I'm your man's and we get into an altercation and I'm like, man, this nigga would never put his hands on me. That's my nigga.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But you steal me. I can never go back to this nigga would never put his hands on me again. You did it.
So next time we argue, my hands is up.
So we can only get to 99.9, nigga.
Exactly.
We can't get to 100.
You're right.
Yeah.
So let me ask y'all this question. Some real life shit. Now that we are over mature in age, does the term "a drunk man words, a sober man thoughts" still reign true? Is that still a true statement? Now that we are at the different stages of our lives,
I wouldn't. I mean,
that's a good ender.
Yeah.
I
feel like you feel more comfortable of of telling the truth. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like if it's some turmoil going on inside our crew and you know one person can solve that shit, you know what I'm saying?
So you saying you ain't never been drunk and said something that wasn't technically true or something that came out the right or the wrong way? So you saying that everything you said when you was drunk, you stand on that 100% when you sober? That's what you saying?
No. Just because you think it doesn't mean that you mean it. So I can be drunk and say shit that I don't mean.
Right.
But I do believe if I'm drunk and I say it, that I either have thought it before or I'm thinking it now.
It's a feeling.
But it doesn't mean that I mean it, like long term type shit. Like I'm drunk, I'm having my moment.
Yeah.
And I feel this way in this moment.
My brain processed that before.
In this moment. But it doesn't mean that I've been harboring these thoughts the whole time.
I can't.
No.
You ain't answer the question. The question was, is a drunk man words or sober man thoughts? Because you on both sides of the spectrum. You got to pick one. So is it a yes or a no? Because you said it's yes and no.
Nah, I would say no.
I would say yes.
Steph, yes. You got to say yes or no because you said both. You got to choose one. You got to stand on one or the other.
I guess I say no.
I say yes.
I say yes too.
I say yes. I ain't never said nothing drunk that I didn't want to say when I was sober. I ain't never said nothing drunk that I ain't mean to say that I was sober.
I may not have said it the right way, but I meant the same thing that I fucking said.
The sentiment is correct.
Yeah,
exactly.
Yeah. Right,
but you've also said things sober that
because
you didn't necessarily mean.
But think about too. Also, when you're drunk and you're talking to somebody else who's also maybe because you're going to have a conversation with somebody you're drinking with. So they because y'all are both drunk, you know, she might be more receptive or he might be more receptive to taking what you're saying. You know what I'm saying? Versus you being sober and another person, you know what I'm saying? Is if y'all both drunk, you know what I'm saying? Y'all gonna have a heart to heart. Me and my wife have heart to hearts, nigga, drunk.
When you drunk.
And it was no ill will behind it, no attitude behind it, nothing like that. We both in this motherfucker twisted. And we've had conversations.
But that was your thoughts as a sober man. You was just drunk. Being drunk only helped you present the information.
It's called liquid courage, nigga.
Liquid courage.
But it didn't change the information, though. So back to it. It didn't change the information. It changed your presenter. I was too much of a sucker
to say it when I was sober. Now I have an excuse to say it. So that if it offends you, I can just say, I was fucking drunk.
I was drunk, my bad.
But
I was drunk.
So that goes... So you still stand on that no? You still on that no?
I wouldn't look at it as being like... I didn't want to say it. It's like... I just feel like it's the time to say it. You know what I'm saying? Like when we're both, I said, me and wifey has so many heart to hearts off of the motherfucking liquor, dog. Just sitting in the garage, just drinking.
Facts.
And it's been the most pleasant conversations, period. Because there's no art, like voices being raised. It's just back and forth. Just well, I feel this way, you feel this way. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. And then that's it. That's it. You know what I'm saying? There's nothing else to it. You know what I'm saying? So I mean, I still. It just depends on the occasion or the time. Like, you know what I'm saying? How I feel, like like Steph said, is how I felt at this moment in time. I'm not harboring these thoughts, but the conversation that we're having allows us to indulge in these type of conversations.
Okay.
It's not something that it's been like, I've been thinking to myself the whole time, like, I can't wait to get her drunk and have this conversation with her. You know what I'm saying? Type of shit. Nah, it's different. You know what I'm saying? Speaking of, that mean she probably came in the house because these dogs are going crazy.
It's about that time anyway. So we appreciate y'all checking in with us tonight.
Good shit. Thanks, Blue, for coming through.
I appreciate y'all having me.
Good, sir. Good work. Good 2-hour conversation.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Yeah, definitely. All day, yo. Yeah.
I'm drunk, so I'm about to tell y'all niggas about yourselves.
Yeah. All right, so shut it down. This your boy Rem the Model.
This is Nick G.
The Steph Muse. Blue, you got a lot of lint on your shirt. It's been bothering me the whole time.
And we gone.